Okay, here we are again. Let's get our file copied for safekeeping. Let's see, this is the most recent one, yeah. You know, thinking about it, I probably shouldn't copy directly to one that I just did, shouldn't I? Because then what if I accidentally copy the wrong one? Then we're actually repeating the stream, aren't we? So maybe I'll copy to a third one, like this. And then I'll copy to the first one, second one, third one, and we'll just do it like that from now on, so that way I don't accidentally screw myself somewhere along the line, because that would not be good. Okay, but we're all copied up, so, and you know what's going to happen later on, though, is that I'm going to say, no, I don't know if 3 files are enough, and then I'm going to be using 4 by the end of the game, just because, actually, I probably will end up using 4 by the end of the game, because one of the post-game things that we're going to be doing might take longer than 2.5 hours to do. So I might actually make a 4th save file where I do it off screen so I can just show the reward for it. But I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that or not. So it's just going to depend on how long it takes to do it. And I'll test that myself later on. But for now, we're using this file. So wait a couple minutes and then we'll get started. About 1.5 minutes. Probably closer to 1 solid minute at this point because only one of my clocks says 4:29. So, yeah, there it goes, just ticked over. Oh. I loaded up my notes and they didn't register the changes that I made yet. And I was like, wait a minute. Went and looked at it and it was like, oh, it still has all this other stuff that I'm not going to equip anymore in it. Yeah, that's not gonna help me. Okay, all hydrated up. Hey, Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you there? We are just about to get started. I was just taking a drink right before booting up the save file. So let's go do that now, shall we? So we had our Superstar saga, but now it's time to see what the other superstars are up to. Something tells me their superstardom isn't going to be nearly as glamorous as what we did in the last episode. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door, the Stream Edition. Last time we completed Chapter 3 and earned ourselves another Crystal Star. And this time, we have to see what Peach and Bowser are up to. So we're going to go do that, and then we'll go do some troubles and then start Chapter 4. And I don't think we're going to get to where I want to get in Chapter 4 today, because it's a bit of a ways away, but well, if we get there, then that would be cool. If not, I'm not worried about it, but let's get started first before I just talk my mouth off and then completely prevent myself from doing that. So meanwhile, at the X-Naut base... Well, no, because they were too busy watching me be a superstar in the crowd, watching my super appeal. Gonna be listening for the most part today, and you're on lunch duty, so you'll definitely be leaving to actually make food later. Alright, Concord, that sounds like a plan. No problem. You do what you need to do, and then you go make some lunch when you need to go make some lunch. Sounds like a good idea. Excuse me. Yeah, sure you will. I wonder what kind of weapon they could have prepared. Do you really want to trust a bunch of shadow characters to make weapons of mass destruction for you when you have access to technology that could probably do the same thing?
I did this a stream ago, cheeky smiley face.
Oh, you did that a stream ago? I guess Twitch didn't update to let me know. I don't know why, but hey, whatever. Thank you for resubscribing, Marie. I appreciate it. 6 months, that would make you hexachromatic. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. And welcome. How you doing? We just got started. We're checking out what's going on with Peach, although it's mostly what's going on with these four. My patience with you is thin. Surprised she's still calling Vivian her lovely, considering. Just an ellipsis from Vivian, huh? Probably because she doesn't want to say anything so she doesn't get in trouble. Well, yeah, you're stuck in this room all day until Tech decides he wants to play with you again. So... I don't know. Maybe you can ask Mario. Yep, sounds like it. We won't even bother getting freshened up for him. He's a computer. He doesn't care what we look like. It's fine. See if he activated the elevator for me yet. Nope. One of these days, maybe I'll be able to convince him to do that. But not just yet. You're going to kill the clinical services team at the service desk. User session needs to be cleared, so it stops logging them out after they log in. We can't do that. We can only reset a user's password, so it goes to clinical support, who then kicks a ticket back saying it's an access issue. Yeah, that's a very roundabout sort of way of saying I don't want to do this ticket. Oh, great. I love when that happens. I feel your pain, Marie. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully it doesn't all fall back on you, but I mean, I know your job, so it usually does all fall back on you. In which case, again, I'm sorry that that's going through with you. Even screenshots don't stop them from kicking tickets to you. Yeah, see, that should be enough. Like, you should be able to say, no, listen, I literally can't do it. Here's proof. And it's like, okay. It's not hard. I love catching heat because no one does anything right. Yeah, I feel that. Believe me. Believe me, I feel that. Oh, that's an interesting proposition. I'm not able to use the elevator, but okay. An issue, huh? What kind of issue? Yeah, sup, Paper Peach, how's life? That's what the computers, well, if he had any sort of courtesy, that's what he should be asking her, but, you know. That's a good question. So Grotus didn't tell you, is what you're basically saying. Okay. Probably true. It's not like we, you know. Oh, okay, now he actually is gonna... See, I was just being facetious. I didn't think he'd ever actually unlock the elevator for us, but apparently he's gonna... And we'll have to disguise ourselves in order to go ask Grotus a question. I got news for you, though, Tech. Peach is a lot taller than all the X-Nauts here, so I hope you're gonna find, like, a tall X-Naut costume for her. Mm-hmm. No, that's pretty much not going to happen. Look how she's just completely done. That face. Yeah, what exactly are we asking that's so important that you want me to disguise myself as someone half my size? Okay. Well, I don't know, because you flashed away from it before we could know what he's asking. That was probably done on purpose, because it's going to be a spoiler or something, but anyway, yeah, the elevator's unlocked now, so we can actually go ahead into it and hopefully not get completely destroyed by the enemies here, because there are enemies in this base, and they probably don't spawn in the Princess Peach sections, but it's Peach, and she hasn't leveled up at all in the game, so they will kick your ass if that was the case. Swanky new icon for channel points. Is that there before? No, I just changed it in between the streams. I just put the marble, the old profile picture in as the picture for the channel points. And I changed the name of channel points to chromatins. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but it sounded kind of funny. So I said, oh, you know what? That's kind of, it's like a chemistry reference. It's like a, I forget exactly what it is. It's like a molecular something in DNA. I'd have to look it back up again, but I was like, well, tins are kind of coins, can be considered coins. I think that's like a, what's it called? I feel like it's a colloquialism for coins in like some European country, but I don't remember. Yeah, chromatins, I did it. Yeah, she is. She's completely done, so. Oh, okay, yeah, well, we don't want to fight any soldiers. No, don't make any noise, Peach. We don't want them to be onto us just yet. Soldiers or a soldier? Yes. The room with the green lamp near where we disembark the elevator. Okay. You could tell me if it's left or right, but okay. Well, that one has a red lamp, so that's probably not it. There it is. Let's go take a look. Oh, you dig it? Okay, can't type anymore. We've taken about 24 calls today. No, that's okay, Murray. I had generally an idea of what you meant, so. A locker? Okay, well, I guess I'll check the lockers then. Nothing in that one. Ah, there we go. What's in the other ones? Nothing. And nothing. Alright, well, I was kind of hoping I'd find an item or something, and she'd be like, I should probably leave this, because I don't need it. And Mario can just find it later. Yeah, how the hell am I supposed to put this on? I mean, I guess I could fold myself up, but, like, I don't think it'll be very comfortable. Yeah, well, that's probably because they didn't wash it. Do you see a shower in here anywhere? Because I don't. I mean, the only one I can see is the one that's down in your, you know, your room, but that doesn't mean the X-Nauts can use it at any time they want. It's probably for you, specifically. Yeah, I can imagine, considering you look like this now. You look incredibly not like Peach, which is kind of surprising because you... How did you even stuff yourself into that thing? Good lord. Fashion is hard, yo. Hi there. I'm looking back to get to my post, so... Yes, that. Let's just go with that, yeah. Carry on, then! Anyway, I'm pretty sure Grotus is over here, so we're gonna go this way. I don't think you can get into any of the other doors past that point from before, so... Sir Grotus, sir! I should have done the X salute, but you can't do that because this isn't Final Fantasy VII, so... You can't salute the president when he's coming in this game. Yeah, my voice modulator hasn't been working all day. Let me see if I've got a honey candy just stuffed in here. Nope. Okay. I wonder why he specifically needs her alive. That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Well, that was a bust, but... Alright, fair enough. I've lost my marbles! Roger, or whatever. Bye. Not a very good actor, are you, Peach? You really needed to, like, put on the charm a little more, but... Well, yeah, I mean, what else are they going to do with them? I mean, I guess they could sell them. They're probably worth a fair amount of money, but... If they needed money, they could have just gone and robbed the shop downstairs below Rogueport instead of just, you know, taking all these crystal stars, because they could have taken all those gold bars, and they would have been fine. Because you were... Daisy was your palette swap at some point? I don't know. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here before they notice me. I just hope Tech wouldn't let me open the door if there were people around here. Oh, okay, it just teleports you right back. Alright. Here long before an hour and a half for once. Hello, Amarella. How you doing? You are early. Welcome back. We're just doing the interludes in between chapters 3 and 4, so we're checking out what Peach has got going on. And she just had to put on a disguise to go talk to Sir Grotus, who was trying to take over the world. The leader of the X-Nauts, that is. And, I mean, you're acting like this is a shock, Peach. Like, what did you think they were going to do? It's a supercomputer and a highly technological base. If they weren't conquering the world, there'd be some crazy somethings going on. I don't know what they'd even be planning. I mean... Sure. Yeah, that's pretty much a fair point, yeah. And you can't, you know, you can't really have just one or the other, because if everything is joyful, then nothing is joyful, and if everything is sorrowful, then nothing is sorrowful. So if you try to eliminate specifically one part, you eliminate all of it, no matter how hard you try to not get rid of the other part. She got the booty going on? Oh, boy. Looking directly at the back part, huh? I mean, I guess that's part of the dress. It's supposed to make that... I think... I forget what era they started doing that with dresses. I think it was the Victorian era, where they started having, like, the really floofy on the bottom parts of the dress, so it looked like they were bigger than they actually were down there. But, I don't know. Never really fazed me, I guess. Of course it is. You have me go all this way to go get information for you, but you can't tell me why. Yeah, it's probably a good idea, just in case he for some reason doesn't know that yet. That sounds like a loophole. I guess I have no choice.
Hello, I am back in this catastrophe called a stream that starts 22:30.
It's always a catastrophe, Lifeblood. That's just the way we like it around here. Thank you for resubscribing. That is 6 months for you as well. That would make you hexachromatic as well. But yes, welcome back. How you doing? We are just about done with the Peach interlude in between chapters 3 and 4. And we'll go see what Bowser's up to. And then we'll go do some troubles at the Trouble Center. But welcome back. Something tells me you've lost any brownie points you had with her there, Tech. Just saying, man. Have her go get information that you don't have access to, just to tell her she doesn't have access to the information that you know about that situation. Not gonna win over that girl's heart that way, Tech. Oh, good. Meanwhile, the Koopa crew has decided to visit the Boggly Tree, and that's where we were. Is it that shocking to you? I mean, everybody's got to eat, bro. I need some money. That's why I was doing that blood sport. Your rudeness. Oh, boy. How do you even fit through the door, anyway? I guess he could have ducked down. But, I don't know. Seems like he's a little bit bigger than the door. Are you sure they fear him, Cammy? Because I'm fairly certain there's at least one that doesn't fear him. But, alright, anyway, so we gotta go find some peonies. Run away! Run away! Yes, that is kind of the point, yeah. That's why Bowser is so large and intimidating. A bad breath. Oh my gosh. We'll get through this by hiding, and hiding a lot. Who's in this one? Well, okay, hi. Yeah, it's the puny elder. Of course she'd be the one to stand up to Bowser. She doesn't give a shit. You love the 5 million titles that Bowser has? Yeah, it's pretty good. Cammy comes up with some good ones. He got shrunk by a Magic Koopa to fit. Yeah, probably. Cammy was right there, so she could just shrink him and then regrow him, I guess. So. Oh, Cammy, I don't know if you want to say ugly. She might, yeah, beat your ass. She probably could beat your ass because you're both older. Yeah, so is she. She's too old for this shit, too. Oh, great. Well, it's in parentheses, so I'm just gonna let Bowser think what I'm thinking. At least he knows not to say it out loud. I am, but I know better. I can't insert my foot because I'm basically a dinosaur, so I can't insert my foot when I open my mouth, so I'm just gonna hold it to myself. Oh my god. Yeah, alright. You act like you're surprised. You could have asked me about this when you were in Glitzville, and I could have said, yeah, we've already been to a few places, but... Always one step ahead. That's what we are with Bowser. Something like that, yeah. Is he gonna have a heart attack? He looks like he's at a loss. Oh boy. Yeah, but I mean, is it just her senility there, Cammy? I could think of a few times where you've been a little... not at all there. I mean, you're both asking for the same thing, so that's what I mean. Like, this is greed, no end. Bowser just turns around. My greed! No! Yeah, there's nothing to this Bowser section. Unfortunately, there isn't another level. I think there's only 4 levels, Bowser levels to play, and they're like the even chapters, basically, if I remember right, so... Maybe there's even only 3, now that I think about it. I'd have to look back and see, but like I said, the Bowser levels are like the best part of the Bowser Interlude, so when there's one that doesn't have it, it's usually pretty negligible. There's not much going on, so... Excuse me. Just shows that he's a step behind, as usual. Yeah, I'm headed out. I see King K has recovered a little bit from his little adventure in the storage room. I will do the best I can to not throw the match, considering. I'll believe that when I see it, buddy. Well, I hope you do. I mean, again, I'll believe it when I see it, but I give you all the confidence that you might need, so... Sounds like a plan. I'll do that. Hey, King K, what are friends for, right? Ain't no big deal. Sounds like a plan. I will let you know if I ever need your support. I already have a resident Koopa in the party, but if I ever need you, I'll let you know. Get back in the game there, King K. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I guess, you know, place is a little big to fail at this point, so... We are just racking up the subscriptions today. Balius, thank you for resubscribing. That is 5 months, so you are pentachromatic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome back. We just finished up the interludes between chapters 3 and 4, and now we're leaving the Glitz Pit. And actually, she's kind of correct about keeping your spot open. I don't remember if you can come back to the Glitz Pit yet. I think it reopens after you beat the next chapter, and then you can come back and you can win your way back through to the title again. And, I mean, it's a good way to get coins, but the opponents that you fight are exactly the same, so there's nothing really substantial to it other than, hey, you'll get to be the champion again. So I might do that off-screen, actually, because it's, like, I might end a stream where I'm like, yeah, I'll just run through the whole Glitz bit with, like, when we get more partners, because we'll get more partners later on in the game. So I might run through it once we get a few more of them, and then do up to a certain number of battles, use those partners in battle so you can see what their quotes are, and then get to the champion's belt or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yep, that's 3. And we gotta head back to Rogueport so we can make it 4 eventually. Let me see here. I'm just gonna double check what items I've got. Alright, I got a Super Shroom. I don't think I'm gonna really do much with that. I need to buy one more hot dog, though, before we leave, because we're gonna need that for a side quest in a minute, for a trouble, that is. So, Hoggle, I'll take another hot dog. Thank you. Best partner in the game, here we come. Yes, well, they are a pretty good partner, so I'll give you that one, that's for sure. Bowser is a fairly good ruler to his subjects. Yeah, he actually takes care of them decently well in most of the games that you see him in. But sometimes, especially in the Mario RPGs, Bowser can seem a little on the brain dead side. Or he's just a step behind all the time, like in this game. So, let me see what I've got in storage real quick. Probably not a whole lot. I mean, I got a maple syrup. I guess I can use the, Super Shroom with the maple syrup for later. So let's actually store the Super Shroom for that. And then I'm going to take out something else. Let's see. I need to make another shroom fry, another fresh juice. So let's take out one of the mushrooms that I've got. And we'll go from there. After this chapter, I'm not going to need these mushrooms anymore because they, the shroom fry won't be good enough after this chapter, basically, because there's going to be a trouble that we can do after Chapter 4 is over that will really open up cooking for us, and regular mushrooms, they just aren't quite going to cut it anymore, so we'll have access to some much better stuff that we can use for it, so I'll just take all my mushrooms out. We'll leave the horsetail and the turtley leaf for later. Incidentally, if you once you get past Chapter 4, if you're playing the Japanese version, you can actually... There's a recipe to make a life shroom out of regular mushrooms with the turtley leaf, and that's a really economical way to get mushrooms, but they probably took it out of the international version because it's a little too economical. You don't have to pay like 50 coins to get it like you normally would. So, yeah, that's probably why they took it out. Bowser's on the braindead side. Have you seen his minions compared to them? He's a genius. Yeah, I guess I guess that's fair. It's relative, right? So, especially the Elite Trio since Mario RPG 3. Yeah, it's you know, that's fair too because it's relative based on who he's, you know, with. So, fair enough. Let's see here. So, what do I need to do when we go back to Rogueport? I need to go cook these. I need to get another honey syrup so I can get more juice. I'll probably just use that POW block like very soon. Like on one of the next battles we do, because I'm gonna try to get into a battle or two before we go to the next chapter, so that I can use the POW block 1 and 2, get enough experience to level up, because we're like right on the cusp. There's like 95 star points out of 100 that we're at. So since I'm right on the cusp, try to level up so that way I enter the next chapter at level 11, just so I can keep up my usual 3 levels per chapter thing. I'm thinking that after Chapter 5, we might level up a total of 4 times between the chapter itself and our trials in the pit of 100 trials. So, or I should say, so that way it's not confusing, our tribulations in the pit of 100 trials. So, because the pit will add a bunch of experience for us, but we'll see what happens. Let's see, honey syrup, and then we'll have a little bit less inventory space, but that's okay. Oh, I'm getting an email. I did, yes. Let's check it out. Probably from Peach, knowing how this all goes. Dearest Mario, I have uncovered something terrible. These things, the X-Nauts, they're planning to take control of the world. It's to that end that they're searching for the Crystal Stars. I still don't know what the Crystal Stars do, but you must try to get them all. I will gather what information I can. Princess Peach. Well, yeah, again, it would, yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't really act all that shocked, because again, what else were they going to do with something of that much power? Oh good, Luigi's here. And he got his piece of the Marvelous Compass. Okay, cool. Sure you did. I see you found a new friend. Cherry Bomb. Probably Cherry is actually their name, but we'll find out in a moment after we talk to them, once we're done with hearing Luigi's section on Plump Belly Village. So let's hear what he's got. So you're saying Mario RPG 3 and Mario RPG 4. The only Mario RPG where it specifically is called Mario RPG that I know of in the US is Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars on the SNES. So I don't know what these Mario RPGs 1, 2, 3, 4 are. I would assume 1 is Legend of the Seven Stars, but I could be wrong. So. Alright, well, we're already asleep before the story even begins, but let's hear it. What am I gonna serve? Strudel. Of course something was wrong immediately. Oh, Hizza, huh? Okay. That's no good. Yeah, of course, being heroic. You decided to cross-dress again? I mean, I guess more power to you, man, but... I don't know, it didn't exactly work out last time. Yeah, okay. How'd you get your mustache back anyway? Like, you can't cake over that, man. Like, there's no makeup in the world that'll get rid of that, so... But I guess if it works, it works. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, so it was like a weird, funky Ouroboros-looking thing. I guess it was more like a Hydra. You fainted immediately and then you distract... Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. And it ate itself, right? Yeah, basically. Well, sounds like it all worked out, so... Yeah, there you go. You got your piece to the compass, and that pointed you to Circuit Break Island. That place sounds a little more interesting, I guess. No food reference, but there you go. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, Daisy would kill you if you did that, so... And there's also Princess Eclair, so... Uh-huh. Well, it's possible. She might be trying to communicate with you through the compass pieces, but... Right. Uh-huh. Well, sounds like an interesting little adventure you had. Again, I think Daisy's gonna kill you when you get home, and she finds out you were cheating on her with Princess Eclair, whoever the hell that is, but... Google says Mario RPG 3 is Bowser's Inside Story. Oh, okay, so it's like the Mario and Luigi games. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the only one of those I've played is Superstar Saga, so I don't have a clue. And 4 is Dream Team. Okay, gotcha. You don't care about the 7-star thing. Oh, for short's sake. Superstar Saga, Mario RPG 1, Partners in Time, then Bowser's Inside Story, and Dream Team. Okay. Yeah, see, they must have had a different name in Europe than they did in the US, because in the US they just named them Mario and Luigi, and then whatever the subtitle is. So, like Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, Dream Team, that sort of stuff, so. Your last message got swallowed by the void? Uh-oh, that's not good. What was the last message? I definitely didn't see it. You're scrolling through a year of DMs? Oh my god. That's gonna be a while. So this is Jerry. Jerry Bomb. Indeed. Nice to meet you. Was that bad, huh? Oh my lord. Well, now we know why Jerry's following Luigi, because Jerry wants Luigi to pay for therapy. Oh, that's funny. I have to protect the world from the mental scarring I experienced watching him cross-dress. Is that bad at it, huh? Oh boy. Alright, let's go grab some honey syrup. I'm actually not going to bother seeing what Charlieton has. I don't think I'm going to bother with Jumpman and Hammerman, because knowing me, I'll forget to take them off or something, and I'll just... Yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone. That's fine. Did I put the Super Shroom away? I did. Okay, good. Let's cook some stuff up. Cooking a POW block probably wouldn't work too well, so I'm not even going to bother. Actually, you know what? Let's see what he has, just for the hell of it. What do you got, Charlieton? I'm still selling the W emblem, so I guess there's that, but... If you equip it, I think I mentioned this before, but if you equip the W emblem, your clothes turn into Wario's clothes. So, if you want, you can do that. So. Back when I said that I hoped the Peach found an item and said, I'm going to leave this here, I don't need it. So compared that fantasy to RE2A and B routes. Oh boy. People still want Luigi's Adventure as an actual game. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, I'd play that, to be honest. If it was like very similar gameplay-wise to this and it was just Luigi's Adventure, yeah, I'd be down for that. Don't think I've done this, but have I tattled Luigi's partners with Goombella? No, actually, I don't think I have. Like ever, so maybe I'll go back and see what Jerry's up to. See what she says about it. We'll try that. That's a good thought, though, Conker. That's a good call. I'll go see what that's up to. I don't think you can see what the others tattle to, though, so now that they're gone, like, they're not out in the field to just tattle, but we can tattle Jerry, and just hopefully I remember to start doing that. Okay, get some extra fresh juice. Thank you. And then let's cook up our shroom fries, and then we'll just leave all that stuff in our inventory. Like I said, I'll use up that POW block as soon as possible. The hot dog, though, we're going to need for a side quest. And I'm probably going to do it first, because it gives me an excuse to go down and open up a shortcut that we can get to now. To get somewhere. First, let's do some cooking. There we go. I'll have to remember to use these shroom fries up in this chapter, because after this chapter, they're not gonna cut it anymore. 6 HP and 2 FP, not really gonna be too good for us, especially once we gain access to some better cooking ingredients. Or rather, some better cooking techniques, really. So. Alright, but let me go pick up the, what's it called? The trouble that I'm talking about, and then we'll go see if we can tattle Luigi's partners and see what Goombella has to say. So, there's our shrimp fry. Like I said, I'll just use these where I would normally be using a sweet treat, I guess. Instead of using it and just use my star power for something else until they're gone. I want to hold on to a couple of them, though, for a boss fight, just in case, but I don't know. Let's see. So go see the trouble. Oh, I think another thing got swallowed by the void. Lifeblood said, if I remember correctly, in a message before that, but I didn't see what either one of them were because my Twitch chat on my phone was not loading. Let me reload my... Oh, there it goes. Now it's loading. I was going to reload it, but then I went to... See, sometimes with technology, you just have to say, I'm going to turn you off, and then technology all of a sudden is like, oh, I guess I'll go now, because it just loaded both of your messages. Next, Luigi's partner is a spike beetle with a wrench instead of a spike, if you remember correctly. That sounds familiar, so you're probably right. So, yeah. This is the quest that we need for the hot dogs, so... I have a bad craving for a certain food item. Actually, there's 2 food items. Could you fetch it for me? Please meet me in Petalburg. So, we'll take on Bulbar's trouble. And in order to get to Petalburg, well, you know how this goes usually. We'd have to walk all the way through Petal Meadows to get there, but now that we have the Super Hammer, we can take a little shortcut, so we're going to go do that. But first, I need to get one more item for his little collection of food, so I don't have to come all the way back here and cook it and then go back there. So he needs 2 hot dogs and some mousse cake, if I remember correctly, so we're going to go get some cake mix and just make it for him. Let's do the tattling while I'm here. Goombella, what you got to say about Jerry Bomb here? He seems a little more chill, I guess. Yeah, you could say that. Oh my god. Maybe one day, Goombella, but I don't think we even want to go there just yet. Okay, let's see. I need to go here. Oh, actually, aren't you holding onto a few Piantas for me, Lala? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. I'll take those, thank you. I actually don't need to use you then, Pianta Changer, because... Yeah, I got the Piantas that I need to get the cake mix. So, Lala, I'll take some. If you please, trade in winnings. For this... But keep in mind the cake mix for later, because once we get through Chapter 4 and we open up some better cooking techniques, cake mix becomes a pretty solid item. It's pretty economical for a decent healing item. It's only 18 coins total to get a cake mix because it's 6 Piantas, so. Cake? Is it a lie? We're gonna find out. But let's go cook it first, and then after we're done with that, we'll go down to see if I can open the shortcut. And I think I'll show the little section that's down below the grate there in order to get to the shortcut, because it'll give us an excuse to go fight something that might be a little bit higher level, and will give me more experience by that whole thought process. So let's cook up some cake mix. That noose, I think it's called, still slightly disturbs you. Yeah, the one in the middle of town, yeah, the rope that's there, yeah, it's a noose, that's what it's called, but yeah, it's a little disturbing for a Mario game. Not the imagery you expect when you're a parent and you buy this for your kid, you know? So. Excuse me. Lunch is still attacking. And I'm a little sore in the abdomen department because I didn't start officially working out again yet, but I've been doing planks for 1 minute every single day for the past few days, and yesterday I had to do it on a different surface than I normally do it. Normally I can do it right here on the carpet. I had to do it on a hard surface, and that was not fun because it just didn't give. So my elbows, I'm surprised my elbows don't hurt today, to be honest, but my abdomen is a little more sore than usual because of the hard surface I had to do it on. So well, there's still a Spania down there. I guess we can tattle on him because we haven't gotten his little thing yet. We can go over there now that we have Yoshi, though, so or Speedy, as it was, the Yoshi. So let's go check it out, shall we? And that'll get us access to another Shine Sprite, so that's cool. We can't break this block yet, though, and it's going to be a little while before we can, so. Meanwhile, in here, to Twilight Town. Well, we don't have any reason to go to Twilight Town right now, and I don't know if you can even go in here at the moment. I think it just kicks you out. Yeah, it does. Okay. The pipe rejected you. Oh, okay. That's never happened to me before. All right, then. Yeah, you need something in order to go down that pipe first, so we'll figure that out. Minute planks are hard if you're not used to them. Yeah, and that's exactly right. So I'm still getting used to doing them, so it's probably why it's made me a little bit sore. And again, it probably is also making me a little sore because I did it on a surface that has no give. So. Well, we'll get there one experience or one star point at a time if we have to. That Toad Grandma looks just so pissed. You love it. Yeah, she's always pretty pissed off at Mario because of what he did there with the contact lens, so. Let's hope there's more than one Spania in this fight so I can actually, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, so I can actually tattle on them. So let's say you were going to go across the gap there and then you missed it with Yoshi, or with Speedy in this case. This would be what you'd be fighting right now. There are some harder enemies that show up down here later on in the game, but I guess they don't show up just yet. Maybe it's in a chapter or two. I don't know. But let's get this tattle while we're here. That's a Spania. Spania with spikes on its head. Looks meaner, too. Probably because of the spikes. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0, so sort of the same as a Spania, just spikes. You gotta watch out for spikes on its head, but otherwise just wail on it. I don't know if that's the correct wail, but whatever. Gotta be honest, though, the way that thing spins makes me want to yak. Well, please don't yak. I mean, that's not gonna keep the audience in their seats, Goombella. But just, you know. If we have to, I'll let you use the restroom after this so you can yak, but, well, he didn't even get a chance to spin, so you probably won't have to. Oh, good, another mushroom that I can't use at all. Because I don't have room for it. I guess I didn't get to use that POW block, did I? Well, let's do this, and then I'll use the mushroom, even though I don't need it. And I'll pick the POW block back up, and off we'll go. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, by the way, here's the pipe that goes back upstairs. I didn't go get that star piece in the background from the pipe that was up there, so let's go get that while I'm here. The pipe that's over there, though, the one that was also in view from this one, that leads further down into Rogueport sewers, and that's probably where the harder enemies are, so you can probably handle them at this point, but it's, I mean, I guess it's a little more iffy than it could be. Alright, well anyway, let's get Speedy back out so we can go cross this gap again. Oop, that was not right. Let me just go around these guys and try that again. I got a little too close before I started my little jump there. Alright. Take 3. I'll just get on his back right here, and then we'll go for it. There you go. I always feel like I'm just barely not going to make it when I do those little flutter jumps with Speedy. I don't know what it is. Nope, not going yet. If you fall off here, you just end up back at the beginning of the course with 1 less HP, just in case you were wondering. But I'd like to try not to do that if I can. So, and there's a star piece. And, well, that works, I guess. I'll take the 1 damage in exchange for getting across. So that's fine. Nope, okay. And I missed the super guard. Okay, well that's fine. No big deal. Let's take care of the Spania, and then we'll let Speedy take care of the Spinia. And then maybe I'll eat one of my shroom fries, because, you know, I got them. Might as well use them. Yeah, it's a little earlier than that for the first part of the stylish there. One thing the new Paper Mario games did great is make the world look and feel like paper. Yeah, because they have the different texture and everything, right? Like here, I mean, it doesn't exactly... There's some places where it's like, yeah, that looks like cardboard, you know what I mean? But it's not exactly paper-esque. It's more of an aesthetic. Oh, Luigi's in the audience. Nice, okay. That almost didn't work out. The Super Hammer technique that we got, by the way, I'm not that big of a fan of it. It's decent crowd control, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's... I mean, you can pretty much do the same thing you do there with multi-bounce, so I don't know. I've never really been a big fan of it. Maybe I'll try it out some more. I don't know. Do we have Happy Flower equipped? Oh, we do. Okay, so we should be getting more flower points from our battles now as a result. And we have 99 out of 100 star points now, so we'll see what we can do with that. Nice jump, Speedy. That was a lot farther than you normally jump, or a lot higher, rather. And let's see. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. And I'll try to remember to use this POW block in the next fight that we do. I think it only does 2 damage, so it's not exactly going to help us too much, but well, it's alright. So we'll head this way, but instead of going the normal way to Petal Meadows and then going all the way through there to get to Petalburg, we're going to go unlock a shortcut. You may remember there was a giant angry block that we saw in one of the other sections of the sewers down here, so we'll go take care of that now. Your mouse keeps double-clicking and you hate it. You ordered a mouse online, but it probably won't be here till next month because it's from overseas. That's why next month. Oh, good lord. That's a long time to wait for a new mouse, yeah. Oh boy. Featuring characters from Cinema Roll. I don't know what that is, but sounds funny. That Goomba's gone, right? Yeah, he's gone. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just be sticking at 99 star points for a little bit here. That's alright. We'll go fix that eventually. That's cute. Well, I guess that's all that matters then, right? Alright, so we'll get rid of this. And there we go. Got another shine sprite up there. I gotta see how many I've got now, because I might have enough for the next partner that we get, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we've got enough for the next partner, which actually we won't be getting the next partner until near the end of the next chapter, so it'll be a little bit. But anyway, if you hit these switches with a spin jump, it'll pull up a blue pipe, and that'll allow you to teleport to a few places. We'll see what those places are in just a second. Let me hit both of them. And not quite get there. That's okay. Help me, I'm too much of a sucker for cute. Well, yeah, that could be a bit of a problem for your wallet then, yeah. Oh boy. But I'm glad it's a cute mouse that'll, you know, as long as it brings you happiness and enjoyment, that's the important part. Alright, so that pipe will take us directly to Petalburg, so we don't have to actually bother with, you know, running all over the place to get here. Are you a Bulbar, or is it a different Bulbar? Let's see. This is a different one, yeah, I think. Yep. Yes, but does it bring you happiness? That is the point, yeah. I think the one we're looking for is over here. Yeah. Hello there. Yeah, this is Bulbar. You set up the trouble, right? Yeah. I also am a psychic, so I know exactly what items you need, I think. So. Okay, so Bulbar wants a hot dog. Oh, must have hot sauce on it. Okay. But yeah, normally you'd have to go here, get this, go all the way back to Glitzville, get a hot dog, come back. As it turns out, he's going to want a second one, so then you got to do that, and then you got to go back and get him some cake as well. So, but anyway, I already got the items for him because I already know what they are, so go ahead and try it, Bulbar. Yeah, that's spicy for you. You might want to dunk yourself in the river real quick before you... Sure, I even have one on hand. This is why you want the official Nintendo Power Strategy Guide, or, you know, the internet. That works too. You've played 5 gacha at once. You can resist temptation most of the time. You are fiscally irresponsible. If so, your wallet can suffer a little. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta buy yourself a couple of, you know, little treats every now and then. Just to give yourself something nice, you know. I'm glad you dreamed of it after the 2 seconds from ago, before, rather, that you ate this spicy hot dog. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, it's probably because you didn't go dunk your head in the river like I told you to. I would chase that with some milk, if I'm being honest, but okay, spicy and then sweet is a flavor, so... And yeah, if you cook some cake mix, you can get him some mousse cake, and that's why I cooked some cake mix for him, so that I can give him this. And then the whole thing is solved, and you don't have to go running around like a chicken with your head chopped off. So, the cake might actually help a little bit with the spiciness, though, because that is surface area that's going down. Nothing solves spiciness like a glass of milk, at least in my experience, but... I crave peace, love, and food, and one of those things I cannot get here. Fair enough. How does a plant digest all that food anyway? I guess it doesn't matter. And he gives you a dried bouquet, which is a very lousy tip for this trouble, but you can use it for recipes later, and yeah, you can. It's a renewable source of recipes. You can just bring him another hot dog, and he'll give you more dried bouquets. I don't think it's worth paying the 10 coins and doing all the legwork to get a dried bouquet just for a recipe, but maybe we'll cook something with it later. Like, the things that you can cook with it are directly inferior to most of the things you can find in Rogueport, just at the shop or at the Pianta parlor, so I wouldn't bother. Strategy guides were a time period in gaming. Yeah, they definitely were. Because remember, that was before we really had the internet to cover those things for us, so. End of next month for your mouse? Ouch. Oh, yeah, that could be a bit of a problem, yeah. Anyway, this one will bring you over to the Great Tree in case you need to come back here for, like, the shop or anything like that. I don't know if I'll ever be coming back here, to be honest, unless the story sends me here or something later, but I don't think it does, so. I guess it doesn't matter. Excuse me. Now, this one we cannot break just yet because we don't have a hammer. I mean, if it was a regular yellow block, the super hammer would be able to break it, but we don't have anything to break rock blocks yet. And unfortunately, there's also a treasure chest up there with an item that's going to tempt me now for several more chapters until we get another hammer upgrade, so we can actually do something with that. But that's not going to happen for a bit yet, so. Alright, let's go bring the thing to the ThousandYear Door, the Crystal Star, and that'll teleport me back up out of here. And in addition to that, we can open this shortcut, and I can get myself up to level 11, if there's any spinnies around here. There we go. And then this one. And we'll get all of one, but that's all we needed. Now I won't have to eat that shroom fry until I actually need it. I didn't use the POW block, did I? I'll go use it in the next battle. I'll just get into another battle and just toss it at the Spinia. What am I leveling this level anyway? Is it just badges again? I think it's just badges. This is level 11, so... Yeah, it's badge points because we want to get to 24. So, and then after that we'll start leveling health and flower points again. It's just that we got a whole bunch of badges that I actually wanted to equip in these first couple of chapters, so I wanted to get the badge points to do it, basically. Let's do that. I think I already did that, but that's okay. I didn't take off Charge Partner yet. I'm actually not going to use Charge Partner. I changed my mind about it. I thought about it, and I said, I don't think I'm going to need it, personally. So let's put Last Stand Partner on, and then Flower Finder. Oh, no, I had a Happy Flower, not Flower Finder. So those 2 flowers that we got from the thing were just a hoax, a fluke. So that's fine, though. But now we should be able to find plenty more flowers out of battle. So, I mean, even if we don't get coins, I'm okay with it, because I'll just, if I need it, I'll just sell badge points. Or badges, rather. I won't need coins for much anything else in the game, so I should be alright. Alright, so, give me an excuse to use the POW block, and then, let's see. Oh, good, a mushroom. I don't know if I can use it, but I think I might have space after I'm done with this battle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh yeah, let's just throw the POW block at them, whatever. Okay, well, it's 2 damage, I guess, no big deal. And then, unfortunately, we can't inflict, like, without using FP anyway, we can't inflict other hits on them, so. I'll just do this the normal way, and then maybe I'll super guard the other guy, or maybe I won't, and I'll use that mushroom. I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, I got the super guard. Good. Did a little inventory management and got the super guard. Easy. Well, now that I know the Spinias won't be bothering me, although I guess with that flower finder I could have just used flower points because then I'd get a bunch. We can open this other shortcut here. So now we don't have to go all the way up there, get the paper mode, and fly all the way down here. We can just use this jump pad, and we can get here without having to worry about it. Alright, let's put the crystal star back where it belongs. We'll go teleport up, and then we'll go do some more troubles before we get started with the next chapter. I get the feeling Chapter 4 is going to take us like a total of 3 streams to do, just because we had to do the interludes, and then we're doing side quests here, so then probably Chapter 4, like, we'll be doing Chapter 4 for after we get there later on in this stream. We'll be doing it for the rest of this stream, all of next stream, and then some of the stream on Saturday as well. But we'll see. In any case, the next crystal star is in a spooky-looking tower off to the west side of Rogueport. And that one is the Ruby Crystal Star by the looks of it. So that's cool. Means there's got to be a Sapphire one around here somewhere, because we already got an Emerald one. So usually they put those 3 things together. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we should probably fill them in on all the details before we get too far ahead of ourselves here. Plus, we got to figure out what's going on with that pipe, because the pipe that was over there was a pipe on the west side of Rogueport sewers. So it's probably the one that we're going to need to take to get to Twilight Town after we console Professor Frankly about whatever the hell's going on here. Everyone's acting like this is a shocking revelation. Like, is it really that hard to believe? Like, what else did you think they were doing with the crystal stars? Anyway, yeah, they're going to use it to rule the world. No kidding. Okay, so what'd you find out? But maybe in the face of what we heard... Yeah, actually, we heard that from somebody. Did you happen to find the book on the roof of your building? Because somebody told us about that already. Yeah. Well, I guess if they want to make them rule the world by fear, they could do that if they have a cataclysm on demand. Yeah, I guess that's probably a good idea, just in case. This town and potentially, yeah, anywhere else could be destroyed, and we don't want that, so... So how do we get to the next place we need to go? Right. But not that Twilight Town. In case you were wondering, Kingdom Hearts fans in the audience, this isn't a digital version. Uh-huh. Well, let's find out more, shall we? I think we actually have to go get rejected by the pipe again before we can actually go there, but I'm not sure about that. Okay. I'm going to check with him right now just to see. Okay, yeah, we already went in, yeah, so now it'll actually play this scene. Normally you'd have to go do it and then get rejected and then come back, but I guess since we did it already, we can just get this scene right now, so it's good. I was going to say, well, we're going to have to put our heads together, but a fellow from Twilight Town lives here, huh? So we got to look for somebody who looks a little gloomy. All right. Darkly, the lover of dark places. Yeah, actually, Darkly is right behind the building here in the alley, so we can go check in with him. Oh, I got an email. Well, let's check in on that first, then. And I got another mushroom I got to cook up, so I'll go do that. I got to store that dried bouquet as well, so I think this is already sorted. Another thing from... Oh, no, it's from Koopy-Koo. I was going to say from somebody we've already seen, but no, it's Koopy-Koo. She hasn't sent one yet. Dear Mario and Koops, I hope you two are doing okay. I have to admit, with Koops gone, I haven't been doing very well. I get lonely, and I go into Koops' house, and I smell that Koops smell. I guess it's your cologne or whatever, but it makes me so sad. I'd gotten used to your smell, Koops. She's as bad about this as Aerith. Oh, and the thing is, your dad, Kooply, has his own smell, and it's weird. I think it's maybe the smell of Hooktail's gut. That is disgusting. That man needs to take a bath. Now I gross myself out. Oh, and since he's going to be my dad, too, someday, I guess I'd better get used to that smell, huh? Oh, what am I writing? I'm so embarrassed, but I'm sending this anyway. Love, Koopy-Koo. All right, then. Koops, you got a weird taste in women, bro. I don't know about that one. I definitely don't know about that one. Anyway, let's go to the alley back here so we can get ready to go once we're ready to go. Because, yeah, this person back here is Darkly. Yeah, we were looking to go to Twilight Town, but... yeah, it rejected us, so... Oh, okay. I mean, that is pretty easy, yeah. I mean, I would think that I would have brought my passport with me from Superstar Saga, but because I'm going to a different country, but apparently I didn't need it here. So. Yeah, just, I mean, my hat has my M on it, but it doesn't have the rest of my name on it, so. It's me, Mario. You're going to write it on the seat of my overalls? Alright, fair enough. I hope this isn't, like, some weird kink. Where are you going to write it for Speedy? He doesn't have any clothes on. Oh my god. Yeah, really? I hope that's not permanent marker. And Koops' dad is okay with her going into his house to smell? Apparently so. I don't know what's with that family. Thank you, Darkly, I guess. Anyway. Well, we have our names written on us, directly on our asses, in Speedy's case, but anyway. Now we can go to Twilight Town. Okay, whatever. I guess that works. Next thing we can do, we can go help Jolene, but we'll do that last, because this one actually takes us back to Petalburg, if I remember right. For the Heartful Cake recipe. I want to make a Heartful Cake, but forgot the recipe for Mario's sake. What about me? I mean, I guess I can help you with it now. I have to keep my shop open, so can you find the recipe, I'm hoping? I first learned the recipe from Toast Tea, yes, over in Petalburg, you see. Whoever's doing this is a good rhymer. Please meet me in the Charmer's Hut beneath Rogueport. Hurry, Hut! That one was a little bit worse, but okay, anyway. Yeah, we gotta go see Merly. Or was it Merlovely? I always get those two confused. Let's go find out. It is Merly, okay. I don't remember which one she's in, but I think I remember which one she's in. She's not the one that gives you advice. She's the one that can give you the blessing, which I think is just off to the east here. So we'll go see. Not that one there. That one's somebody else. But this one in the background there, I think, is Merly's house. Let's go find out, shall we? And we could even go and get a blessing while we're here, but I don't know if I really want to. I mean, it's 50 coins, and I don't really need them for anything else now, but maybe I'll do it, just in case. Yes, you are. Do I have to come around the counter to do your trouble? Or, no, actually, sorry. I will have money to burn in a moment, but I just wanted to, yeah, get your trouble. There we go. Okay, sounds like a plan. Toasty is actually one of the toads living in Petalburg. So, we'll come back and we'll get the blessing after we go back there, so. And I think we need some more cake mix, if I remember correctly, so I might go grab that before we come back to Merle. I mean, it's a cake, so of course you'd probably need some cake mix to make it. So, oh good, Speedy's learning how to teleport now, that's just great. Phase out of existence. I'll go get the cake mix, and then we'll go back to Petalburg with the shortcut. We'll go talk to Toasty, and then we'll be good. MK guy pops in yet. Toasty! I can't get my voice as high as he can, but yeah, definitely. He's felt in spirit here, that's for sure. Hello, Cefico. How you doing? Welcome back. We're doing side quests before we go do Chapter 4. I need to store this dried bouquet so I can use it for a recipe later. Not that I even care about that recipe, but might as well do it while I'm here. Might as well also cook up the mushroom that we got from that battle. And we're good on fresh juice now, right? I got 2, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're good on that. And we need cake mix after this, and then I need to go to Petalburg, talk to Toasty, and then come back from early, take care of their little thing, and then Jolene's got a project for me apparently back in Glitzville already. Maybe they need help with cleaning up Grubba's mess. And then once we're done with that, we'll go to Twilight Town. I'm sure I'll like it anyway there, Zesty. It's fine. It'll be better once I can cook with better cooking techniques, but excuse me, I'm yawning again. So cake mix, Petalburg, and then Glitzville, and then Twilight Town. Lala, I'm back, and I need the same thing I had before. Thank you. Doing alright, just rushing some mobile game content while watching. Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. Well, hopefully it's not too difficult, so you can just rush it and get all of the stuff that you need out of it without having to, you know, tear your hair out or anything. I don't know. I guess I don't have a very good image of mobile games, honestly, because a lot of the ones that I've seen or played myself have been almost shovelware, basically. And the ones that haven't been shovelware have basically been ports onto mobile of other games on other consoles or on the computer. So, like, you know, Plants vs. Zombies or something like that. I've played the mobile version of that, but it's basically just a port of the PC version. And the PC version, I don't know, it's easier to see everything, I think, because you got more screen to work with. Easy but repetitive. Okay, gotcha. Keeps the mind off anxiety. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough, you know. If it keeps your mind off of things, that's the important part. It helps a little bit with that, so. Played bad games then? Yeah, I guess I probably did. It's more, I don't want to do this 50 times for a single unlock. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I can say for sure that I definitely wouldn't want to do something 50 times for a single unlock. In case it wasn't immediately obvious, we won't be getting the Celestial weapons in Final Fantasy X when we play it for the stream. I won't need them. Actually, it's kind of funny because we won't need the ultimate weapons in 7 when I play it, because I won't need them. It makes the game too easy. We won't need the... I missed the timing on that because I was thinking. I was pensive and I missed my timing. We won't need... I think the only ultimate weapon we'll need in 8 is the Lionheart. I don't even know what ultimate weapons are in 9. I haven't even started playing that yet. I've been getting ready to, but I had to do some notes for it before I started so that I knew what I was doing, kind of, with my abilities that I want to learn. This is Toasty's house, if I remember correctly. Yes, that's her. I'll be doing 100 floors for a single boss and badge. No, I will not, actually. I believe, if I recall correctly, the total of the pit of 100 trials takes about 5 hours to do, and there are no save points, if I remember correctly. So I definitely will not be doing that. 2.5 hours is enough time for me, and I cannot save state because I'm on a console, so... That's a gauntlet, and I don't want to do it. I'll be doing 50 floors twice, because there's one time I'm going to do it before the end of the game, because there's an item you can get on floor 50 that's pretty nice, actually. So I'll be doing it before the end of the game, probably after Chapter 5. And then in the post-game, after you beat the final boss, there's a trouble that actually takes you back down to the 50th floor. So we'll be doing the up down to the 50th floor, but we won't be doing down to the 100th. So yeah, power goes out while 4 hours into the pit. That's big feels bad, man. I would never want to experience that, I'll be honest with you. Not going to get the super easy to unlock ones. I mean, they do that to rope you in, though, don't they? They make them super easy to unlock just to make sure that you try to, hook their claws into you to make you play it for longer, I guess. Yeah, Merle wants a heartful cake. Cake mix and ruin powder. Okay, I don't know where I'll get ruin powder, but maybe Merle's got some of that in her place. I mean, she is a wizard, so... Don't wizards keep, like, all those alchemical things in their shops? Maybe they do in this one, maybe they don't. We're gonna find out. Oh, see, I was thinking you were talking about the gotchas. I didn't know you were talking about the celestial weapons. That's my bad. I missed some context. Yuna's is super easy to max, and break damage limit is OP on Aeons. Gotcha. See, this is where my inexperience with 10 comes from, because I've only played about... I think I said it was like 10% of the game, but I think Dream said it was closer to like 25%. I've gotten through the Mian High Road. That's it. I haven't even gotten to the second temple. Third temple? Because there's the one in Besaid, and then I think... Is there one in the place where you go to do the Blitzball tournament that I never won? I forget. Where am I going? I'm going to see Merle. That's where I'm going. So... But yeah, I haven't played any further than that, so I don't know. I don't know which Celestial weapons are good, bad, or in between, but I'm not planning on getting any of them when I do the stream, so... They're not even easy to get ones, because... I don't know, I just have this impression that they'll be too powerful because they have break damage limit on them, and I don't think that's... I mean, it's probably necessary for, like, the Monster Arena stuff, but I don't think I'm going to do the Monster Arena stuff either, so... I don't know, it's going to depend on how I feel about 10, because 10 has a lot of post-game content, but I'm not really keen on a lot of it. It takes a lot to get me to play post-game content in a Final Fantasy game, as it turns out, so... Can't you use a warp pipe to go further down to a floor you've already been to, or are you thinking of something else in the pit? I think you can use a warp pipe to go up the pit, but I don't know if you can go back down. I'm going to have to look that up, to be honest with you, Conker. But, I mean, if you can warp back down to it, yeah, then maybe I would consider doing the whole pit, but if you can't, then yeah, I don't think I will. I'll look it up. Yeah, the casino watches you enter, give you a few easy wins just to rope you in. The one you're thinking of is on the way to the tournament. Oh, yeah, in Kilika. Yeah, that's where the other temple is. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was in the actual city or not, but yeah, you're right. If you want to do the post-game, well, I'll let you know. I'm going to do a playthrough of 10 before the stream, probably pretty soon. But, yeah, I'll let you know how I feel about it when I'm done. So, there are movers that skip a few floors. Yeah, I remember that. You can pay them to skip a few floors, so that's what you're thinking of. Yeah, it's a puny with shades, yeah. I think it's the guy that, is it the guy that owns the shop in the Great Tree? That secret shop that you can blow the pad away with Flurry? I forget. Yeah, I went to talk to Toasty. You need cake mix and ruin powder, so... don't worry about it. We forget occasionally. You should probably get her phone number or her address or something so you could call her in case you ever forget. Oh, you don't have any cake mix? Well, don't worry about that part. I'm clairvoyant, you see, so I will... give you some cake mix right now. You're not on your knees. You have maybe no legs. It doesn't matter. Have some cake mix. She's got the ruin powder apparently, so that's good. Yeah, apaisenly. I don't know what the hell I'm saying today. Yeah, that wouldn't go so well. I mean, you might be able to make a cake without cake mix, but you'd have to gather a bunch of other raw materials to do it, so. Well, good. I don't know who you're going to make it for, but I'm glad that you'll enjoy it. You're welcome. Thank you for the 30 coins. I appreciate that. That'll actually replace most of, and then it'll replace all the Piantas we used to buy the cake mix, and then some, so that's good. And I'll even use some of them to get her to fortune tell for me. Let's see what you've got. What path do we want? Well, you pretty much always want the special path, because I think the path that you choose, it depends. Basically, it makes a difference as to how likely Merle's predictions, Merle's fortune path is to actually proc in battle. So we'll take the special path, just so I can show it off. Let's see what you got, Merle. Oh, I'm in a box. Please don't saw me in half. I already get enough curses with that sort of stuff happening. The room is spinning! Oh, wait, that's me. Yeah, shades like that, Sephico, yep. Not on her Merlove knees. Oh, no. Well, let's see what we've got with those battles, then. Thank you, Merle. We'll go check that out next time we get into a fight. But yeah, I think, if I remember right, the special path is the most likely of the three to proc in battle. And it lasts a certain number of battles. I don't remember how many, but it lasts a certain number of battles. So it'll... Or maybe that's what the paths do. It depends on how long her blessing lasts for, her fortune path. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked that up, so I'd have to look it up again. But it does something important, and we'll see that in battle soon, after we take care of Jolene's trouble, and then we head to Twilight Town. Yeah, box opens up, it's full of paper barf. Oh boy. I had a bad time in there, Merle. I don't know about this special path, but I think it needs a motion sickness warning. I need some cleaning done. Motivated workers only. Please meet me in the Glitz Pit. Just straight up to the point, Jolene is on it with that business proposition she had, that's for sure. Alright, Speedy, let's go pay a visit back to the Glitz Pit. We won't be fighting this time, but we'll see what she's got going on, and we'll go do it. I also don't remember when we can upgrade our partners again. I think that's coming up in this chapter as well. There's a lot of stuff that opens up after Chapter 4 is complete. Cooking becomes a lot better than mostly outclassed by Sweet Treat. And then I think, like I said, you can upgrade your partners to the 2nd level with a certain item that you get in the next dungeon that we go to. I forget. Let's save while we're here, because we might as well. And let's see here. Okay, well, I mean, that's too many shroom fries, but we'll just use all of them in the next chapter, over the course of the next chapter, so that we can get rid of them. The fresh juice is still good, though, because it restores statuses, so it's not great on, you know, FP restoration, but it's better than a tasty tonic because it gives you a little FP and it restores your status to normal, so. Excuse me. Those will still be good for a little while, even though all you need to make them is just a honey syrup, so. I forget, though. I think there's a recipe that you can make that actually restores more FP and still cures statuses, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess I can look in my official Nintendo Power Paper Mario strategy guide that I have right here, can't I? Let's see, that's badges, so that's not what I want. Shine sprites, I'll need that later, but that's not what I want. Star pieces, no. Here we go, items. I'm gonna skim through here real quick while the loading screen goes up. Yeah, there is something that you can make later on that restores more FP. It's mostly centered around Petalburg, actually, because the turtley leaf and the horsetail that we got actually cooks into that recipe. And it restores 15 FP instead of just 5. But we can't actually make that recipe now, so since we're, you know, out of luck with that at the moment, we'll just, you know, we'll just leave that on the back burner for a little while. Well, I had other places to go, and I wanted to give other people a chance to do that stuff, so... Boxers? Boxer shorts? Not a Speedo, that's for sure. I don't think anybody wants to see that, especially not this kid. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, she mentioned it before I left. Sounds like a plan. Not just yet, but thank you for the support. Maybe one day I will. Like I said, I'll probably do that later on in the game when we get more partners, because apparently you can do it right now. I thought it was locked until the next chapter was, until this next chapter coming up was over, but apparently you can do it right now. I won't be doing it just yet, and I'll probably do most of it off screen because it's exactly the same as when we actually did it in the Glitz Pit in the chapter we just finished. So, but if I come here with all the rest of the partners, I can show you what their quotes are when they're in and out of battle. So, Miss Jolene, good to see you again. Didn't think I'd see you again so soon, but well, you know I don't knock. So you're saying it like it actually I wouldn't have been able to do this until chapter 4. Yeah, really? Well, that's because Grubba didn't hire any other talent besides me. Nothing against the guys, but, like, you guys didn't have the best entertainers. Rockhawk doesn't really cut it that much for people. Apparently they don't want to watch him very much. Oh, okay, well, I guess if he helped you out, then that's good. I believe it. No. Actually, I'm just here to do your trouble, actually. Or we could unretire and battle again. I'm not going to do it yet, but apparently you have to do that in order to do this trouble, so that's fun. Did he burn it? Is it gone? Yeah, I kind of figured Grubba would burn that stuff when he got onto me, so... Yeah, so this is the reason why it would take a little while to get back to the top of the Glitz Pit, because all records that Grubba had of us are expunged, so that means we'd have to start all the way back in 20th place. I mean, I guess that's fine. Alright, fair enough. I'll let you know when that is, but don't go over them again because I don't need them again. But I'm literally just here to clean up whatever this trouble you had going on was. Okay, so what do I need to do? There's garbage in the storeroom, okay. Why do you have a problem with garbage? You don't have a nose. Maybe it's just the touch and feel, I don't know. Okay, fair enough. I mean, how bad could it possibly be, right? And with your records, everyone's memory of you disappeared as well. Yeah, apparently so. Oh, boy. Yeah, garbage day! What? No! Oh. That kind of garbage. Fantastic! I was just talking about boxers. We got paddle trunks. Trunks some wrestler wore to tatters. Boy, they stink. And there's more of them. And more of them. And more of them. They even go up the stairs. So that's fun, I guess. But yeah, we gotta go collect up all the battle trunks. I think there's like 30 or something ridiculous like that. So that's just great. Is there any in this room? I forget. We're gonna go find out. Yeah, and that's why she had a problem with this, because there's so much garbage. See. Nope, not in this room, thank God. I mean, I'm getting my hands dirty already. Guess what's a little more, but didn't want to get them that dirty. Alright, let's grab these. Go see if there's any in here. Probably not. But worst comes to worst, it just means we don't have to go jumping down the stairs, so... We could go spy on her, but I can go into her office without having to spy on her, so I won't need to. Yeah, too much testosterone for one lady. Yeah, something like that, yeah. And now, unfortunately, well, thankfully it's not in our regular items. Otherwise, we'd have to take them 10 at a time and then leave. But they're all of them in here. There's 20 of them. We gotta get rid of them. I think Miss Jolene says something stupid, though, if you go back in here with them in your inventory. So I'm going to go see. And then after that, we got to get rid of them. I don't know if she directs you where to get rid of them just yet, but maybe we got to talk to her to do that. I might just have the garbage on me, yeah. Okay. Why didn't you just have somebody throw it off the glitz pit? I mean, that is littering, so maybe she's not okay with that. Goomfrey, huh? Okay, I think we've dealt with Goomfrey before this, so... Alright, sounds like a plan. Come on, Speedy, let's go take it to Goomfrey. Isn't he the guy that we did the drug deal with before? Or was that somebody else? I think that was Goomther. No, Goomther was the one with the credit card fraud, right? I forget. Eventually all those quests just blend together, you know. But, yeah, we gotta go take these off to Goomfrey. So let's go do that. And then we're done with side quests, and I will be able to breathe again because I won't have all this garbage in my inventory. And we already have our method of going to Twilight Town, so we'll go do that. Incidentally, the pipe won't reject your partner, even if it's a different partner from the one that Darkly rode on. So, yeah, I guess he rode on all of your partners at the same time when he rode it on Speedy there. So that's a neat trick he's got there, but, whatever. Oh, excuse me, I need to stretch out a little bit. I have okay posture with my, you know, where I'm sitting right now, but it's not the best because I have to lean forward a little bit to make sure that I'm not, like, too far away from the microphone. And, well, leaning forward at the moment with my soreness in my abdomen is not exactly helping me. So. He could have just given us a marker. Yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, he could have just, you know, said, hey, here's my marker. Go nuts. All right, cool. It could be any one of those things. It doesn't, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Excuse me. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm not saying it's a big deal. It's just, you know. Yeah, welcome to old man pain. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to get used to it, right? Because eventually I'm going to be even older than I am now. And I'll be having these pains all the time. Not who exactly, Goomfrey, but what? Yes. Alright, battle trunks. Lots of them. Here you go. Yep. Just click right through this. I don't know what he's gonna do with these, but I don't think I want to know, to be honest. Thankfully, it just lets you keep clicking through, and it's not like he's gonna be like, hey, do you want to give me some? And it defaults to no, so then it's like, you have to give him more after that and, like, go through the whole conversation again. That would be just cruel. But yeah, this is a very stinky job. Duress pay. I don't know about that. I think I'm going to go take a bath, though. As a matter of fact, come on, Speedy. We got to go take a bath. I don't even care if it's going to hurt. I need a shower after all this shit. Okay. I'll take it. Let's go back to Jolene. We'll collect our pay, and then we'll head to Twilight Town. Probably make a tent out of him. Yeah, I hope he washes them first before he does that, because that would be one smelly tent otherwise. Good lord. Alright, back to Glitzville. Go grab this, get our reward for all the pain and suffering and stinkiness she just put me through. Unfortunately, there isn't a shower that is directly accessible in the Glitz Pit. If there was, I'd go use it, but knowing my luck, it would be in the Major League locker room. Maybe when I finally figure out where the X-Nauts are keeping Peach, we'll just go take a shower in the tub that she has in her room. That might be worthwhile. Oh. You feel bad for everyone that was on the blimp with me? They're giving me the stink eye now. Yeah, probably, yeah. I guess I never thought about it that way, because there's probably more than just us on the blimp, isn't there? I mean, they can't keep running this just for me, but... Imagine they had to disinfect this place pretty bad after we got off of it last time. Well, thankfully that's over now. I washed all the stink off and I got rid of all of it in my inventory, so... Ideally, I got it all off. Jolene might say something when we go in. Oh, you still stink. Well, then I guess I'm never gonna get it off. Yeah, it looks like all the posters that they had in here from back before are still here. I don't think we see the bulky Babam that's in that one poster with, what was his name? Sir Mashlot? I don't remember what the Babam's name was in the minor league, but him, that guy. I don't think he has a bulky Babam as a partner, like, ever. I did clear it all up, yes. You're welcome. And we get 30 coins for doing that as well. Probably not. You're going to need a lot of disinfectant for that. But we solved the trouble, so that's the important part. And we almost made back our fortune from what we got with Merle there. So that's good. And yeah, now you can't just walk directly into the director's office willy-nilly. You need an appointment in order to get in there, so he'll block the way until the next time we... I think there's one more trouble in the game that brings you back in there. So once we have that trouble, then we'll be able to go back in. But not until then. And not until we get the champion's room again can we go in there by force by using the grate in the room, so... Alright, checking my ticket, and then let's get going. Definitely need to get a different seating arrangement here. See, the problem I think with this couch that I'm sitting on is that it's nice because it's pretty level with the microphone that I have on the stand here, but I'm a tall guy and the couch itself is really short. So like if I like sit like this with my knees up, right? Like if I'm sitting like a normal person sits in a chair, like with your feet on the floor, flat on the floor and their knees up. My knees are like in line with my chest. And that's not really good posture-wise because it means that I have to kind of like bend over a little bit more in my seat in order to actually sit here. Like I can't... and I can relax back a little bit like this so I'm a little more at a right angle, but then the microphone doesn't pick up on it as well, so... Yeah, I gotta get a better seating arrangement, but it might be a little bit before I do that. Probably when I move out, I would say. We got 1 HP missing, but I'm kind of okay with it, so let's head down, shall we? Got an antique chair with padding. Yeah, ergonomics are important if you're sitting for a long time, yeah. It's very important for your posture and everything, because otherwise you'll mess yourself up, and that's not good, so... I don't know, I'll try to get a better seating arrangement, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, now that we have our names on our stuff, we can actually use the pipe to go to Chapter 4 of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. For pigs, the bell tolls. I guess we don't have to ask for whom the bell tolls this time because they just told us. But who are the pigs? Let's find out. You'll turn into a Koopa after sitting too long, all hunched over. Yeah, indeed. Nothing against Koopas, but I don't think I want that to happen. Oink, yes, there's a few pigs here, apparently. And some crows. That's what it looks like, yeah. Hey there. Something like that, Rogueport, so... Yeah, you could say that. Why, what's going on? It could be a bad time, or it could be a good time, but I already used A Tale of Two Cities as a title for the intro of this game, so I can't use it again, so... It can't be the best times and the worst times anymore. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, okay. I mean... Whoa. What's that noise? Oh, that's a... Yeah, I could see how that would creep you out a little bit. That's a bit of a creepy bell. What do you mean, who could it be? Whoa! He turned 3D! Kind of. Ish. He turned into a pig. I don't know, but I think we need to check it out there, Speedy. Oh boy. Ah, this must be the elder of the town, because he's got the walking stick and he's the oldest here. Dour. Well, I mean, that makes sense since this place is just about as dour as he is, so. What's all this, then? Oh no, he sat in a bad chair for too long, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, that's us. Just hopefully the bell doesn't ring again, turn you into a pig, because the last person that said that was like, oh, you're adventurers, right? And then, well, off he goes. Oh, okay, sure. Come on, Speedy, let's go inside. Kind of a little bit of an unnerving place, I guess, but then again, I've been in more unnerving places. I had to stay in that friggin' mansion in Resident Evil 7 for a better part of 6 streams, so... Excuse me, 7, actually. And then technically I was still... Well, I wasn't in the mansion for the DLC parts because they were taking place around the mansion, so I guess 7. Excuse me again. Well, yeah, if everybody's turned into a pig, I wouldn't be shocked if it was nothing but bad here. They've been cursed. Oh, boy. Man, Speedy's not the one to be talking to about this stuff. He doesn't like ghosts, and now we're talking about curses. Poor guy's gonna be traumatized by the time we're done. Ah, the creepy steeple. That must be the place that we saw on the map with the crystal star in it. Oh, that's not good. Distinctly possible, unless we do something. And, well, if we have to go to Creepy Steeple anyway, we might as well check that out while we're at it, so. Yeah, you guys don't get a whole lot of sunshine here, do you? Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to run the economy of the town when everybody's a pig. Yeah, okay. But I don't know if we... Yeah, I mean, hopefully the map will protect us from becoming a pig, right? It's not like a status ailment or something. No, it actually isn't in this game. You would think it would be because of what's going on here, but no, it's not, so. Yeah, any chance you know what a crystal star is there, Gramps? Dower, I shouldn't say Gramps, whatever. And in the Mario universe, yeah, I have been in Luigi's Mansion, that's true. So yeah, I've definitely been in some spooky places. On mobile at the moment, so still making food. All right, Conker, no problem. Go ahead and make your food. Yeah, not to be confused with the Steepy Creeple. That's an entirely different can of worms. I'll need some vitamin D. Just ran Katana Rebel in 14. Please explain why casting gear is a myth. To keep it from blue mages. You're going to be level 80 at the next patch? No, you're not. You're not getting gear. Imagine, though, if it was a status ailment, like turning into a rat or mouse in P5. I think it would make it kind of interesting, actually, this chapter. It's not that this chapter isn't interesting already. It's one of my favorites in the game, along with the Glitz Pit, but it would be an interesting status, so, yeah. Don't do that to me, I'm sorry. But you know it's going to happen eventually. Although, you wouldn't really be running dungeons in Shadowbringers, so you wouldn't really need the dungeon gear to get, with Blue Mage specifically, to get from 70 to 80, so. Yeah, there is a piggy status in Final Fantasy IV, so it's actually, and it's actually pretty good from what I remember in 4. It's, I don't think it's as good as Toad or Stop, but it's not too bad from what I recall. I'd have to play 4 again to let you know. Oh, a glittery red stone shaped like a star, then yeah, that's gotta be the crystal star, good. I mean, distinctly thinking about it, yeah. Well, we do the unthinkable all the time, Dower. That's what adventurers are for. No. Well, I'll see what I can do about that problem for you then. How about that? You're a level 80 summoner and you still have augmented Skyven gear on? Enough. You gotta start buying Crypt Lurker stuff then. Because it's, I think you can get it for Poetics now, can't you? Yeah, you gotta start buying Crypt Lurker stuff so you're not in bad shape in terms of gear. So you can actually go do some of the endgame Shadowbringers dungeons. Although, you have to beat Shadowbringers to do that, don't you? So, I don't know if you've beaten the main story yet to get Cryptlurker stuff, but, yeah. Usually what I like to do is I like to do the, if you're before beating the main story, the main story of Shadowbringers, what I like to do is you get some gear for free, like a weapon and an entire set of armor for free near the end of the quest for your classes that are level 80. So I just use that, and then I get accessories that are available from the hunt shop, where you can pay the sacks of nuts to get the... I think it goes up to Deep Shadow gear? I forget, but that's what I do. So requires finishing Shadowbringers. You just beat the last trial. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're probably pretty close to getting your gear sets then. It's a quest that you do in the last zone that you go to, which you should be fairly close to getting to. I believe, if I remember right from my notes, the quest is called the Light of Inspiration. Once you get there, you do something in the quest, and then the guy that's there gives you a full set of weapon and armor for the class that you do the quest on for free. And then once you get another class to 80, you can come up to him in the field, talk to him, and then he'll give it to you for those other classes as well. So Dragoon and Reaper are first. Too bad there isn't a Suzaku site that you know of. Yeah, I don't think they're making those for Reaper and for Sage, even though they start at 70. But I think they did something similar with Gunbreaker, if I remember right. Well, you won't find out until you turn into a pig, now will you? But there's a star piece right there. Let's check out the rest of town instead of blabbering my mouth off about a game that we aren't playing at the moment. We'll go from there. No, well, I mean, you should want to be you, but I guess if you live in a place this depressing, it's not surprising that you yourself would feel depressed. What's up, crows? Yeah, nice to meet you too. I don't know if that's actually what they said, but hey, there you are. I don't think there's anything in these patches of grass at the moment, but I guess I'll check them. Because why not? I mean, it got Speedy stuck, so I guess I shouldn't be checking them, but, you know. Oh, there's one. A star piece. We'll bring all these to Dazzle eventually so we can see what he's got going on. Nothing in that tree. And a coin there. Alright, cool. Hi there. Maybe we'll get to talk to all these townspeople eventually if we ever cure this curse, but, well, not for right now. Star piece here? No. The Twilight Inn. No, I think I'm good, actually. I'll wait till I get an inn coupon before I stay here. Speaking of turning into a pig, Circe, that you? I don't know about that. I actually don't know who Circe is, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other. I think the crows were wondering if I had something shiny. Well, I do, actually. They can have a few of my star pieces. It's not like I need anything else from Dazzle. So, star pieces are just Pokemon revives fight me. No, I mean, you're right. They basically do look exactly the same, so. Is it just me, or do these pigs look a little familiar? I mean, I know all the pigs look the same, but something about them makes me think we've seen them before. Maybe it's just my imagination. By the way, I think if you want to be a complete dick to the crows, you can hammer the tree and it'll make them fly away, but why would you ever want to do that to the poor crows? Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. Oh my god. Well, yeah, you'd kind of have to, considering what's going on here. Hey, kids, what's up? Oh, boy. Having a little bit of food trouble, huh? Oh, yeah, that could be a bit of a problem then, yeah. It's a fair point. Yes, ma'am. Actually, I do have some spare food. I have a shroom fry. Here you go. Well, I'm glad I could help. And she'll give you a shooting star. That's actually a really good reward. I mean, all you do is cook a mushroom and you get an item that deals 6 damage to every enemy on the field and has a chance to confuse them. Hell yeah. I'll take it. Well, I'm not from Rogueport, but that's where we came from originally, so. Uh-oh, the bell rang again. Oh. Man, that's morbid. Mama turned into a pig. That's no good. Kids. Don't roast her. I will do the best I can to fix your mother and all the other residents here because, good lord. No! Do not eat that pig. That is not okay. Oh, man. I knew one of them was going to say something smart like that. Somebody's sniffling in there, I think. Oh, yeah? I mean, I guess that's fair. If you're going to be a pig, you should be a whole pig, you know? So. Oh, I was going to say, is the door locked? No, the item shop is open, but there's no items. Oh, that's probably why. Hi. What's going on? Yeah, I figured with no items on the counter. What's up? What's the problem? Yeah, why are you crying? Oh, no. Man, first that lady and now your husband and everybody else. It's not good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. Poor choice of words there, especially considering you probably knew about the curse beforehand. Oh god, she's going on auto-scroll. I'm just gonna put the controller down. She's just gonna keep going. I can't even read any. I caught the word radiator in there somewhere, but okay. Yeah. She put me to sleep that fast. I'm listening now. Hi. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Well, I'm from upstate New York, and I've never heard of steamed shrooms. Yeah. Well, sir, we have them here. I've got them right here in the... I don't remember the quote there from The Simpsons, but I do remember the steamed hams quote. Circe, the woman who let people feast on all her magic food, then turned them into pigs for being pigs and gorging themselves. Is that like a Greek myth? Because that's what it sounds like, but I don't know. You misquoted too. Oh, that's okay, Cephiko. We can misquote together. It's all good. Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, she'll give us the key for the storeroom if we manage to go from there. Oh, there's our end coupon. Okay. Well, I still 1 HP off? Yeah. And I'm still... Yeah, I'm going to go use the end coupon right now, actually, because I'm... Inventory management. I won't need it, trust me. I've got 4 shroom fries and I've got sweet treats, so I'll be fine. Excuse me. Circe's from the Tale of Odysseus? Yeah, that one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, see, I didn't read a lot of Greek myth back in school. They didn't really teach us very much of it, to be honest, so... The only time that I really got any teachings on Greek myth was when I took my humanities class back in college, and I barely remember that, so... I remember more from that humanities class about what I learned about the monotheist texts, so like the Bible and the Quran, than anything else, so... Let's use that end coupon to restore 1 HP. Yeah, Speedy was interested in Shop Lady's story, or poor guy can't sleep because we've been talking too much about ghosts and curses. Sorry, Speedy. Like I said, he's going to be traumatized by the time we're done here. They taught you that much, thank Christ. Any mythology you know is from the Fate franchise. Fair enough. You remember more about Shakespeare than literally anyone else. We didn't get anything. Nitro! What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Welcome back. We're playing Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. I just rested at an inn for exactly 0 coins, and now we can get a Peachy Peach. I think I want to store that at the shop, actually, but I don't know if the shop will let me store it right now. You can use it for a recipe later, although I don't think it's a very good one, so... How you doing, Nitro? Welcome back. Long time no see. Glad to see you. We are in a town at the moment where a curse is turning everyone into a pig. It's also turning them 3D, so maybe that balances out, but I don't know if it balances out for the citizens, so we'll see what we can do about that. Nothing in this house. Didn't get anything. Get a month of Grendel, then 3 months of that English bastard. Oh boy. Feel really good today. That's good to hear, Nitro. I'm feeling pretty good myself today as well, so... I'm a little sore from doing some planking that I've been doing. I haven't fully started exercising again yet, but I started doing some planking. And I had to do it on a hard surface yesterday, so I'm a little sore. But other than that, I'm good. Good, and it's good to hear you're good. Today was a good fucking day for you. That's good, Nitro. Good to hear. Conker just made foods. That's also good. I'm surprised. I'd think pop-up books would be pretty handy in this universe. Yeah, I guess that would kind of ruin things if you couldn't read, but from all, you know, when you turn into a pig. More crows. I wonder if the crow caw is at midnight here. Can you tell me? I heard it on the internet, so it must be true. Don't know if you told the guys this, but you have a girlfriend and both of your parents let you skip school and go to a range together. Oh, that's interesting, Nitro. Live in Texas if you're wondering. Okay, cool. So, I mean, that sounds like a fun time, so I'm glad you guys are getting to do some, you know, stuff together like that, so that's cool. Remember when planking was a prank or a meme trend, and then they found out that it was actually really good exercise? Yeah. It's a good calisthenic, so, as it turns out. Also funny how I brought up exercise. You literally just finished your workout. Oh, nice. Nice, Nitro. Good to hear. Yeah, like I said, I got to get fully back into the swing of things, but I've been doing 1-minute planks every single day for the past, like, 5 or 6 days. And that's probably why I'm sore, because I haven't been taking a break from them. So. Well, actually, the mayor told us that we could go through, so. I mean, yeah, I'm surprised you even know what a cliche is. You just hatched, but... Oh, okay. Apparently we have to go back to the mayor and ask him to let us through. I don't know if you have to talk to this person first and then... Yeah, you actually do, because there's a couple of cutscenes that happen here. Probably. Well, I would think we'd be okay, considering it was the map is with us. And, I mean, how would we be able to get the crystal stars if we turn into a pig, right? You know, the mayor might have been the one that turned into a pig, though, now, so maybe we should hurry before the bell rings again. Let's make sure. Hang on. Mr. Mayor? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, probably. Well, this could be a bit of a problem. Can you come with me, Mr. Pig Mayor? Oh boy. Well, let's just go tell him what happened and then see if he lets us through anyway, so. Nobody lies on the internet. Oh, there goes the bell again. About time you managed to show up to one of the streams. No, Nitro, it's okay. You show up whenever you want, my friend. It's all good. Okay, and now it's the gatekeeper's turn to get pigged. Fantastic. Yeah. I guess that does mean we can get through the gate now, so... Open up. Never mind, I'll open up myself. Let's see. Do I want Speedy for this part? Actually, I think I want Goombella because there's going to be some new enemies up ahead on... Wait for it. Oh, it doesn't tell us what it is. The Twilight Trail is what it is, so that's what we need to go do. Oh no, not another one of these. Well, we haven't seen the curse box yet for that, but there's another black key, so I guess it can't be too long now. Nothing on top of this, huh? Oh, okay. I thought there'd be something on top of that. Oh, well. Maybe there's something on top of this one. But first, a new enemy. Come with me, and you'll see a world of pure pigification. It's just the end game of Final Fantasy IV in a nutshell. Although, again, I'm pretty sure Toad is a little better than Pig in 4, but I could be wrong. It's been a little bit. We'll probably... The next time we play 4 will probably be when I play it for the stream, to be honest, so... Not as big of a fan of 4. I think it's a good beginner's Final Fantasy. When I say 4, I mean Final Fantasy 4. I think it's a good beginner's Final Fantasy, like it's the good first game to play in the series, but on repeated playthroughs, it just starts to feel the same to me in a lot of cases, so... Anyway, that's a Hyper Goomba, which means it's a Hyperactive Goomba. Duh. Max HP is 8. That's a lot of HP for a Goomba. Attack is 2, defense is 0, but if this nut goes bzow and charges up, his attack power will be 8 next turn. So you'd better wipe it out between the time it charges up and the time it attacks. Yeah, that's for sure. If you can't beat him, then run away. Okay, now we don't need to do that, but we'll be fine. He does lots of damage, but it's okay. I can super guard, maybe. Well, let's get rid of this guy first. Actually, I probably should have sleepy stomped one of them, but I wouldn't have been able to kill them if I did that, so. Of course the mist comes in right now, which means I'm gonna miss, and then he's gonna hit. Maybe. Ow. Okay, well at least that one missed. I missed the super guard timing, so that didn't exactly work out. I'm gonna use the Shroom Fry, actually. Like I said, I needed to use these anyway, so. The Black Key howls. One of you will shortly be cursed. Something like that, yeah. It's a good early Final Fantasy entry, yeah, but if you want to replay it, you'd say try different versions. The DS version's different, and there's PSP in the After Years, yeah. I haven't played the After Years yet. I have played both the DS version and the PSP version, though. I think I prefer the PSP version, but I don't think it's because of the DS version's difficulty. I think it's just because the DS version has too much, like... I don't know if it's just that it feels... something about it just feels off to me, the DS version. Like, they programmed it to be harder, but they didn't program it with 4's mechanics in mind. I might be completely off base with that, but that's the feeling I get. Hey, Mono, have you played GTA San Andreas yet? Not yet, Nitro, but trust me when I tell you, I have a plan. I have one more GameCube game to play after this, and then I have a plan. I thought I was going to miss that there. I keep missing the super guard timing on these jackasses. Okay, missed, go away, thank you. I need to sleepy stomp a fool here. But yeah, I got a plan, Nitro, don't you worry. I will be getting to San Andreas soon. Probably after the GameCube project is over is when I'll really start doing that stuff, so. We won't get our HP back, unfortunately, because we're going to kill this guy in one normal jump, but that's alright. Yeah, really. Like I said, I got a plan. Won't be long. It'll be this year, probably. So, I got a plan for the games that everybody suggested on the stream suggestions that I have so far. So, oh, that's a Hyper Paragoomba. All right. Nothing in any of these brick blocks? Come on now. You gotta give me something. Well, that's just a Hyper Goomba now, so I guess I'll just get rid of it. And then we'll tattle on the Hyper Paragoomba. Let's see what we got here. Incidentally, I should tell Cephiko, since Cephiko hasn't been here as long as everybody else. I took stream suggestions for games a little while back. I'm not currently taking them now because I'm planning on re-implementing how I do stream suggestions later. But, excuse me, I guess I can just tell you guys now because I'll be making an update video for this later on once we finish Skies of Arcadia. But yeah, I'm going to reopen my stream suggestions after I get done with all of, not all of, but a few of the suggestions that I have on the suggestions list now. Basically, if you've been here since you made your suggestion, I'm going to play it. So, like, there's a couple of them on there where the person suggested it and I haven't seen them since. Those I'm not going to play. But if you've been here since you suggested your game at all, I'll play it again. And I'm going to play them for the stream, like, kind of interspersed with a couple of games that I've been wanting to play. And then after I do that, and we get done with all of those games, which might take another 6 months or so, but yeah, after I get done with all of that, my plan is there's channel points that you can use here on Twitch. I just renamed them to chromatins. And you can use your channel points to get your messages highlighted or change emotes, that sort of stuff. But there's also a potluck system that you can use where every month the potluck resets and you can pour channel points into it from being here in chat. And I'll set it at a certain number based on how many viewers I have and how many channel points you get per the amount of time that I stream for. And if we meet that goal, then I'll pick a suggestion off the list and I'll play it for the stream after I'm done with whatever I'm playing at the moment. In theory, that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to work exactly like that in practice, but for right now, that's the working theory of how I'm going to use it. So basically, you put channel points into the potluck. If we get it by the end of the month, I play a suggestion, and then it resets, and you can make another suggestion and all that stuff. So yeah, that's how that goes. Oh, your internet's having a seizure? Uh-oh, that's not good, Nitro. Well, you'll hear the system when I make the update video for it in case it didn't come through for you. Yours is easy for now. You want to see Skies of Arcadia. All right, fair enough. That will be easy, yeah. So, haven't been playing very many games recently. Literally just Extermination Day, all Brutal Doom, and, well, that's it. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. There was an icon for stream suggestions that I had in the channel description before. I took it away because I'm not taking suggestions at the moment, but I will be making... I have a document, a Google document, basically, that will talk about all of that stuff, and I'll reset the Google document and talk about how the instructions of all of it works and everything like that. So, once I take suggestions again, that is. which will be a little bit yet. I've got a few games to go through for then, but yeah. Once we get back to doing the potluck thing, yeah, I'll make sure I leave some info for everybody so nobody's in the dark about it. So, anyway, let's get back to the game. That's a Hyper Paragoomba. It's basically just a Hyper Goomba with wings. Max HP is 8, attacks 2, defense is 0. Hopefully I can super guard these guys a little better because, again, I usually have a little bit of an easier time with the aerial enemies. But yeah, you're still dealing with the attack power of 8 when they charge up, so... but damage it, make it lose its wings, it'll be a Hyper Goomba, but I think it can still, I think it still retains its charge if it charges before you turn it into a Hyper Goomba, so... That's not a saving grace, unfortunately. Ah, it was on Mario. I will get the timing eventually, but I do need to get rid of this guy first. So let's do that. And yeah, as you can see, he retains his charge even though he's now a Hyper Goomba and he's lost his Para status. But that's okay. Oh good, the mist is back. Alright, well, I don't need to heal now because we got bingo! Max out our HP, nice. And let's see if I can super guard now. Oh, I won't have to because he's doing this. Alright. Well, since I'm getting all this FP, let's try a Sleepy Stomp, and then if that doesn't work, let's do a Shell Shield. How about that? I don't know how I missed, considering he's above the, well, mist, but whatever. Shell Shield a go-go. Okay, well, it doesn't have to be... Oh, that's on Koops, okay. I was kind of hoping that he'd be going after Mario, and then he just saw completely through my attack, but that's okay. Let's get somebody else out who can actually do something to these guys, since Koops is kind of out of it. There we go. And then we'll do this. You're killing yourself trying to find the download or purchase option for a Japanese game so you can put it on your phone. Oh boy. Well, don't kill yourself over that. That wouldn't be good. But which game, if you don't mind me asking? I missed the stylish timing on that again. Maybe I should get Timing Tutor so I actually know what I'm doing there. So. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, good. I got another flower out of that guy. I have Flower Finder equipped now, so that should help a little bit with that. Ah, Super Shroom. Cool. And a coin. Hey, CD, welcome back. How you doing? Glad you get to catch another stream. This chapter was one of your favorites when you were younger. Yeah, it's actually still one of my favorites, to be honest, as well. This one and the Glitz Pit are probably my two favorites in the game, so. I do like Chapter 6 a bit, though, so. We haven't gotten to that one yet, but we'll get there eventually. Oh, good, spiky Hyper Goombas. Might want to use Super Hammer on these guys, actually. Oh, okay. All the Punies ran away. Yeah, apparently Punies don't like water very much, so they'll just run away when they get hit with that stuff, so that's fine. Let's try out Super Hammer, shall we? So yeah, you'll knock the enemy into enemies behind him. It'll only deal minor damage, though, so it's not really... That's why I really don't like it all that much, because it's not really that good, in my opinion. It's there, but it's not great, so... It doesn't deal enough damage for my liking. That's a Hyper Spiky Goomba. It's a Hyper Goomba with a spike on its head. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, defense is 0. After charging up, its attack power rises to an incredible level of 9. That's scary. Beat it before it attacks you, you'll be in peril before you know it, seriously. If only this book listed a way to dodge that attack. Well, you gotta super guard it, but I'm not very good at that. Or you could just do that. Thank you, Pretty Lucky. I could use that shooting star that I got back in town. And I got a few inventory problems anyway, so I might as well. Oh, Gloria Union? Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Okay, well, you didn't confuse anybody, so that's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Now they just need to re-release Blaze Union. Sometimes you need a VPN for international purchases or downloads. Yeah, it's possible. Maybe that'll help with well, it might just be the language barrier that's causing the problem, but... Oh, I got hit by a rock. That's not very nice. Luigi, you better not have been the one that threw that. He wasn't. I know he wasn't. But anyway. Well, Koops is in, and we have no FP, so we can probably... Well, I was going to Sweet Treat, but I should probably use a Shroom Fry, actually. So... And hey, we even got a heart out of that, so that's good. Some extra coins, too. Oop. Oh, good, I got 10 anyway. Wasn't sure. You found a new glory kill in Brutal Doom where you smash a demon's head into the ground by jumping on it, knock it down, go up to it, jump, and press the internet key, which is E by default. That's pretty fun. That's cool. I've seen a couple of the glory kills. I think I need to look at them a little more, but yeah, I've seen a couple of them. They seem pretty... I mean, they're brutal, but they seem pretty cool, all things considered. If I give this to Goombella, will I still... Yeah, get the FP. It's just it does it off-screen. Okay. And let's give the Super Shroom to Koops. Just to get it out of my inventory. By the devs Sting, you have Knights of the Nightmare by them. Oh, Marie knows Knights of the Nightmare, I think, so... Last game, Igdra Union, they had a QR code to the page. Not so lucky this time. Oh, okay. That's a little unfortunate. But yeah, Marie knows Knights of the Nightmare, that's for sure. Wonder who that is. And we've got a tree that I don't think I can get around at this point. It's a little unfortunate. Well, you know what we can do? We can send Koops underneath to get the shop key. This opens the door to the storage room in the shop, so I guess the lady will have to figure out, you know, if the lady's okay with us going into that room, but there you go. We'll figure it out later. No big deal. And by later, I mean as soon as we get a couple of screens over. Yeah, Mono, it's called Brutal Doom for a reason. Yeah, that's true. You gotta have all those, you know, gory glory kills in there. Otherwise, it ain't so brutal. Oh, you've played Knights? Yeah, apparently. Apparently, Sefiko is aware. Ages ago, but you still have your DS and a copy of it. Okay, there you go. Ma'am, I have a key to the shop, yeah. Your husband must have dropped it on his way out of the woods. I mean, he doesn't have any pockets anymore, so... Cool, thank you. Well, I'll make sure I get him back, then. Let's use that shop key and see what we can find in storage here. That's a Jam and Jelly, holy crap. Boost sheet, a life shroom, a chest, and... Ma'am, I need to ask, why does your husband have an ancient cursed box in his storeroom? Did you ever think that that might be why everybody's getting cursed here? Because there's just a box that says curse on it in here. No, that's not the reason, but still, a little bit of an excess thing. So there's a Jam and Jelly back here. It restores 50 FP. We will never need that much because I'll never have that much, but it's really nice to have. We also got a boost sheet. This is really nice because it makes you invisible. So basically like the mist that keeps happening in battle where things will miss you. So that's pretty good. Get some life insurance, so that's good. What's in here? A Defend Plus for Mario. It gives you extra defense. It's kind of on the expensive side, though, for BP. If I remember right, it's 6. We can look right now, so... it's 5, okay. So it's not quite as expensive as Power Plus, but still, I would rather just do guarding and super guarding. So really, if you want extra defense, you should equip these damage dodges. They do almost the same thing as long as you know how to guard, and by the time you get towards the mid to end game, you should probably be able to know how to guard. It's not that hard, so... Too bad they don't seem to make anything anymore. Oh, they make cool games, but they don't seem to make anything anymore. I've also seen H.C. Bailey play Hexus Forced by Sting. I think I remember that playthrough, but I don't think I watched it. But I think I remember it. Is that the one for PSP? I think they made some complex games that didn't get a big following. Nightmare is a huge tutorial. You can totally skip most of the nice tutorials. Don't recommend it, but you can. You totally did. There's a thing you like to do with those chain gunner bastards. Do this one glory kill where you knock him down, pull both of his arms off. You need a berserker demon room for this, then blast his head with a super shotgun at point blank range. Yeah, that will be 110% dead then. Yeah, so that would that would work pretty good, Nitro. Or just kick it into the ground. Usually blast the head instead, though. There you go. I mean, one of them sounds a lot more gory and glory, so... Oh, it's a PSP RPG? Yeah, then I think I've seen it on his channel, but I don't think I watched it, so... Hello there, Cursebox. We meet again, although you're a different Cursebox than the previous one, so... I'm not gonna get out of here. I'm staying right here. I know what you chests do. Yeah. Okay, I can't look at your eyes. They're inside of a keyhole. Well, I'm gonna get you out of here anyway, because I already have the key, so... Are you really laughing in there? Because I couldn't hear you. I know you're laughing because you're trying to trick me. Well, yes, you're going to curse me, but the curses are all good, so... That is actually true, so... And it does sound nice. And none of the curses have ever backfired on me ever, so, you know, that'll work good. Right. Yeah, you're not exactly getting out of there. Coops, cover your eyes. We have the key. Let's do this. Actually, you saw the last curse, didn't you? So, oh, whatever. Here we go again. No, I expected to see you popping out of it, actually. Of course you are. Well, then lay it on me. Now, you enormous fool! Roll up? Oh, okay. I'm gonna become a fruit roll-up? Oh, boy. I hope I can get out of here while being a fruit roll-up, because otherwise the pigs are gonna eat me, and that is not good for their digestive tract. Oh, good. I won't even be able to walk anymore. Actually, I think you move a little bit faster than normal when you're rolled up, but I forget. We're gonna find out in a second, because we gotta do the curse, so let's do it. Now you're done making food and can eat? Finally! That's good, Conker. Good to hear. It's always good once you finish up cooking, so you can finally, you know, reap the fruits of your labor. So, to do this one, you go to paper mode, and then you rotate the stick until you turn into a tube. So yes, now we have tube mode, and that will allow us to go under that fallen tree over there. So, you're right, I might be laughed at, but I'll be able to get to places that they definitely won't. So yes, I understand the depth of my agony. Thank you. And yeah, then you can press B and you come back to normal. I think you do move faster, slightly, but faster. Yeah, it's not much, but I think it is a little faster, so. If you don't want to be riding on Speedy all the time, you could. Totally tubular. Yeah. We'll do that level when we eventually get to Super Mario World, but I'll be honest, I've been thinking that when I do the last game that I do for the stream, because eventually this whole thing is going to end and I'm not going to have any games left that I want to play, I think the last game I'm going to play for the stream is going to be Super Mario World, because it was the first game that I ever played in my life, so all the more fitting that I play it as the last game on my list of games that I wanted to play from the past, you know? I mean, I'd probably still take suggestions after it, but I think it would be a fitting final game as a sort of a farewell to all of the old games that I played, you know? Of course, in order to do that, I'm going to have to get through, like, every other game that I want to play, and at the moment I have, like, still over 100 projects to do, so yeah, that's going to be a bit. You love Brutal Doom. There's so much cool shit in it, and Project Brutality too, although you haven't played that in a while, so yeah, I think it's fitting, so satisfying when you're playing Brutal Doom and you can see an enemy slowly crawling away from you after you ripped it in half or something, and you curb stomp them, just go with the crawling enemy and press Q. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a very visceral game, so it's got to be satisfying when you know, they try to get away and you're like, oh, you're not getting away, and you just visceral attack them. Probably a similar feeling to like what you get in Bloodborne when you do a visceral. So, yeah, the never-ending backlog is always there, CD. It taunts me, you see. But we'll get there eventually. I'll just chip at it, you know. We'll just chip at it. I'm looking to see if there's any parts in these buildings that have like a tube mode section that you can go into now. I don't think there is any here, but I think there's at least one in Rogueport, but we'll go back to Rogueport later. So, Super Mario World definitely got you to beg Mom for an SNES, but you never owned it. Yeah, I think it was the reason why I got one as well. Oh, I got an email. You can check that out. Because I played it when I was over at like it was called a kids camp, but it was really just this lady babysitting like 20 kids at her house while all the parents went to work in the summer at one point. And the big kids all had an SNES in the basement, and they let all of us play Super Mario World when they got to the final boss because they had like 99 lives. So they said, oh, we'll just let everybody try, and we all tried like 3 times, and I got absolutely demolished. But I was like, this is a cool thing. I don't know, I want to get better at this. So then I asked for it, and I eventually got it after we got enough money to actually get it, so. You got the Donkey Kong Country series instead? There are too many games in this lifetime to finish. Yeah, that's true. So, but Donkey Kong Country, from what I heard, was pretty good. I've never played it myself, except for the one for the Wii. That one was pretty good, actually. I liked that one quite a bit, so. Your brother and you got Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World 2 for the SNES way back in the day. Yeah, those were both fun. I haven't played Super Mario World 2, but I've heard it was fun, and All-Stars was fun as well. I played that one on the Wii, actually, because I think there was like a Super Mario Classic Collection or something that was basically All-Stars for the Wii. So, with some updated graphics, I think. But yeah, they were fun, from what I've heard. We got another issue of Rogueport today, so let's take a look. Excuse me. Uh-oh, the XS Express was late. Lackey was that. That's the Lakitu that we've seen on the platform there. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sorry, I'm just going to whip right through this. I'm not going to read it out loud. Just a warning, this time. And the shop for this week is the Glitzville sales stall. Yeah, for some reason, Hoggle really draws in the customers with those hot dogs. Probably because it's like, it's an entertainment food, you know. You eat it, you chomp on it while you're watching people beat each other up in the Glitz Pit. So. Well, I gave that guy some money, so. A minor scuffle broke out thereafter. Yeah, that probably would happen in a place where there's a lot of fights going on. So. Yeah, apparently so. And what we got for cooking for rookies, they've got fresh juice, and we already know how to make that. That's just honey syrup, so. But yeah, they'll give you a new recipe each time, so it doesn't get, like, added to a recipe book or anything, as far as I'm aware, unless it adds it to, like, the journal or something. I guess it could add it right here. But it might only add the ones that we've made, so. Yeah, it looks like it only adds the ones that we've made, so that's fine. But still, it's nice to know that you can make them from the issues. You'll try to grab this game later. You can't find a way, you're tired and you're getting hungry. Yeah, you should get some food then, and then maybe take a nap so that way you're not so tired and hungry. Then you can, you know, have renewed energy so you can go back to it. Pig selling pork dogs, morbid? Yeah, indeed. Fuck it, you're gonna cook yourself some salmon right now. Alright, Nitro, sounds like a plan. Go cook some salmon. That sounds pretty good, actually. We'll see you in a little bit then. Are the Goombas back? Yeah, they are. You know what? Oh, I was going to try to do like a quick turnaround and whack them, but I guess I could have just jumped. Well, that one's got a repel cape. I don't think I like that at all. Speedy, help me out with that one. We definitely need to get rid of him. I keep missing the timing on that. I guess I don't need it right now, but I guess I'm just trying to practice it while I can. I keep pressing that too early, I think, actually. The super guard timing. I think it's just slightly a little bit later than what I'm pressing. So, actually, I think I'm just going to get Goombella in here. I mean, I don't mind using Speedy, but mashing R, it's a lot of noise for the microphone, you know. Ah! The fortune has made itself clear. What do you got for me, Merly? The effect of the curse decreased the damage you take. Cool. I wonder by how much. Let's find out. Well, it decreased it all the way because I super guarded it properly that time, so there you go. What do you mean? You already have to go to bed in a couple hours to be tortured by work. Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, it's a company standard to have 9-hour shifts. Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't like that one at all. Clack, 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 indeed. At least I can still do the stylishes with Goombella. I think that's the problem, though. The later in the game that the partner comes in, the less I know their stylish moves, with the exception of the final partner that you get in the game. I know her stylish moves pretty well, but, yeah. Standard at your... No, I didn't mean I disagreed in terms of, like, all companies. I mean, I disagreed on the principle of people should get some breaks every now and then, you know? Like, that's a lot of work to do in one day. So, that's what I meant. So, sorry I wasn't clear. I'm gonna multi-bounce, because why not? Get them all out of the air, not that that really helps us that much, but, you know. And then, I mean, I could Power Shell now, I guess. Can't hurt, because I'll be sweet treating soon anyway, so. Might as well. Let's see what these guys do, and maybe I'll do it next turn, depending on what happens here. There we go. Now I got the super guard timing down. I'm actually going to sweet treat this turn because Koops can just take care of the Goomba in front with his shell toss. So let's sweet treat. We got Power Lift, by the way, at the end of the last chapter, but I'm not going to use that just yet. It's pretty good for boss fights, though, so we'll probably use it during the next boss fight. Or mini-boss fight. Well. Oh. Thought I could thread the needle there, but I was not good enough at threading the needle, and, well, I paid for it, so... Alright, well we got our HP and FP back, mostly, so that's the important part. Koops, help me take care of that charging Goomba. Get our stylish points back up. Now he's charging. That's okay. We can handle him. He's only got 2 HP. It's fine. Let's just use the hammer. But I wouldn't recommend using Super Hammer if you want to do damage to all enemies. I'd still recommend using Multi-Bounce instead. Or if you've gone to the Pit of 100 Trials and you've gotten... There's a badge in there that lets you use a move that it hits all enemies. And it actually deals like really solid damage to all enemies as well. If I remember it, it's on the 30th floor. So, ow. I'd use that one instead. Because it just does the damage to everything on the field. Or at the very least, it does more damage than what we've been using, you know. So, what do I want to do here? Another Power Shell? I think I want another Power Shell. But yeah, notice how we're already back up to 10 FP because of all the flower stuff that we've got equipped. That's pretty good. Works well with everything that we've got going on here. I don't need to be doing these stylishes because I already have all of my points back, but oh well. Alright, so you've got 4 HP. Let's just hammer you two. There you go. These guys can be pretty tough as well if you haven't really been upgrading your partners, I guess, or if you don't use a lot of FP moves. But with the setup that I've got going with my badges, we should be able to use FP moves with a fair amount of impunity. So that should make it a lot easier to take them out because we can use all of our hard-hitting stuff, even though it's, you know, a little costly, even though we've got only 10 FP, but it's not that costly because we've got all that other stuff to get our FP back. This tree looks suspicious. Looks like a bale of hay. Blow it away there, Flurry, or rather, just a pile of hay. Yeah, it leads to a star piece and another pipe. So let's go in here and see what we've got. Actually, depending on how we do in Creepy Steeple, we might make it to the spot that I wanted to get to today. There's a hidden block here somewhere, isn't there? Behind one of these trees, I thought. Uh-oh, it's a daisy. This is the one that put my party to or the crowd to sleep back in the last thing, in the last chapter. So, oh, and that Paragoomba has a life shroom on him, so that's a little annoying. That means he's going to revive to full HP after we defeat him, so that's not good. Let's see here. Well, let's let Goombella tattle on the daisy. We already kind of know what they do just from seeing them in the crowd, but let's tattle on it anyway so that we have the crazy daisy in our tattle log, and then I'll take care of it after that. That's a crazy daisy. It may look totally cute, but it's a serious foe. Max HP is 7, attack is 2, defense is 0. That doesn't sound like much, but what you gotta worry about is its lullaby. That tune will totally zonk you out, puts you to sleep. If you manage to guard well, though, you might not pass out. Just try to learn the timing. It's basically, there'll be a bunch of music notes that'll pop up on the screen, and when the last note stops moving, that's when you want to guard, basically, with these guys. When the HP runs low, it runs away, so try to KO it in one fell swoop, or at the very least before all the other enemies get their turn, is when you want to KO it, so do that. And now that I got a first strike on it, that'll make KOing it a lot easier, so. Alright, he's charging up. That's no good. So is he. How do we want to do this, then? So, I mean, I guess I could clock them out. That might work okay on them. I hope. We'll see. By the way, this is what happens if you throw it at the crowd. The crowd will throw it back at the enemies once you press the correct button, so. I think Lifeblood was asking about that last time, so just in case anybody wanted to see, that's what happens, so. Oh good, they're both immobilized. Fantastic. That will make this a lot easier to deal with, then. I could gulp them, actually. I mean, it'll deal... I think he should be able to gulp a spike guy. I don't think that hurts his mouth, so let's find out. As a matter of fact, I know it won't, because he did it to the other guys, so... Apparently he can't throw it at an aerial enemy, though. So that's interesting. These are things I did not know. I do have to practice being stylish for when I likely eventually play DMC, yeah. I'm planning on playing, because here's the thing, when I played Gothic 3 and I stopped playing video games for like 6 months after because I was disgusted by how bad it was, I feel bad for Adam, because Adam suggested Devil May Cry 5, and that was the next game we were going to play for the stream after I finished Gothic 3. So it's probably going to be the first game, Devil May Cry 5, that I play after I start doing the catching up on the stream suggestions, so... Yeah, I felt bad for Adam because he had to sit there and watch me not play his game after I got so thoroughly fed up with Gothic 3, so... But I'll fix that now, thankfully. And yeah, there you go. He's got the life shroom, so it'll bring him back to full health. It'll also get rid of his statuses, so that's interesting. But he doesn't get to attack just yet, so... Oh, that tree looks like it's coming down in a second, though. See it wobbling? Yeah, there it goes. Wow. Almost hit me, too. Yeah, that Gothic mess was something. Forgot about that. The salmon's almost done. Nice, Nitro. Sounds like a good thing. Enjoy it, my friend. Sounds like it'd be good. Yes, you need a VPN. You can't get Glory Union in the US, meaning they ported it to mobile and kept it Japanese exclusive. I see why Sting didn't get super popular. Yeah, that's not exactly the way to get people to buy your game. Well, we're getting some good experience going through here, so that's good. I believe there's an optional boss in the Creepy Steeple as well, but I don't think you have to do it now. I think you can do it later on as well. We'll see. Oh, we get more coins out of this from the curse. Nice. And that life shroom that he dropped as well. Look at all this stuff. That's why you get that special path, because Merle gives you some good stuff. Not that I need these coins for much of anything, though. But, hey, it's there. Probably what I'm going to use them for in the end game is I'm probably going to be buying Ultra Shrooms with them, because you can cook Ultra Shrooms into a bunch of pretty good recipes, so yeah, that's probably what I'll use them for. They're like 200 coins, though, so they're pretty ridiculous. Does Quake Hammer do more now that I got the Super Hammer? Let's find out. So that'll do some AoE damage. Nah, it still does too. That's okay. Well, we'll get the chance to see what their attacks look like, because these daisies are gonna either attack or they're all gonna run away, which would be unfortunate, but you know. Okay, wait for it. Ah, okay. It must have not been when I said. It's like when that last note shows up, right there. So it's on like the last note of their singing. And that's not helpful at all. Well, I guess Koops is sleepy. And I need to end this battle now, because if I don't, I'm going to have to deal with 3 poison mushrooms. So let's just do this. This might wake Koops up, though. No, right. Innate defensive 1. Forgot. Well, we got through it, so that's the important part. I'll probably have to, like, Shroom Fry or Sweet Treat or something, but it's okay. We got some good stuff out of that, though. Okay, that's the way forward, so let's go back here and see if there was anything. I was going to say, I could have sworn there's a hidden block behind one of these, but apparently not just yet. There's an Earthquake. That'll always be more effective than a Quake Hammer, by the way. It's just that Quake Hammer is nice for the AoE damage that it can do to enemies that specifically have like spikes on their head, or like Buzzy Beetles or Koopas, or anything that you can knock on their back, basically. That's why you want to use it over anything else. And that's usually why I end up keeping it for like most of the entire game, to be honest. Because it's just pretty good. Let's give it to Koops, it's fine. And that way he can get the maximum, and I can get a little bit of FP back. My HP is okay, I don't think I'll need to worry about it too much. Let's let Flurry come on out. She hasn't had a chance to do much since the last chapter, so everybody else has kind of been doing stuff instead, so just bonk this daisy. By the way, keep your eyes open, because some daisies look a little different than the rest, and the ones that look a little different are a little more tricky to deal with for a very specific reason that we'll talk about when we find one, if we find one. They're kind of rare, so... But I'll let you know if we see it. So, that looks like a Hyper Cleft, that guy over there. He's got the same hyper-looking color that the Goombas did. So, Goombella, why don't you tattle on him? Let's see what we got here. That is indeed a hyper clef. It's basically a clef that uses charged up moves. Max HP is 4, attack is 3, defense is 3. When it charges up, its attack power rises to 9. Couple its rock hardness with its ability to charge up, and things get scary. If you're confident, you may want to try doing super guards to send its attacks back. If you can't, you'd better use some items, or you better hightail it out of here. I'm confident. I know how to dodge a cleft, super guard a cleft. There you go. Yeah, it's when they sing the last note. That's how it goes. Okay. I completely forgot my own advice for that one. But yeah, when they sing the last note, that's when you want to guard, basically. So as soon as you hear like da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that second to last note, start getting ready to press the A button, because that's when they're going to use it. So there you go. Gumbella, you're 1 HP off normal, but that's okay. Flurry, why don't you give that Daisy a body slam? Show the Daisy your stage presence. Nice. Well, we're getting some decent star points out of this. We should level up at least once before we get to the next section of the chapter. The chapter's split up into 2 parts, basically, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Here's Hammer Throw. You can throw a hammer at the foe no matter where it is, even if it's flying. I'm not a big fan of it. It's only 1 BP if you want to wear it, but I'm not that big of a fan of it. There's another hammer technique that we're going to get later on in this chapter that I'm a lot more of a fan of, at least in theory. So, oh, we have 2 life insurance policies. That's pretty good. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out for some other, a different hammer technique. I could have sworn there was a hidden block behind one of these trees, but I might just be missing which one it is. Flurry, that looks suspicious. Aha! Yes, there's a hole in this tree that will lead us into the back area there. Note to self, you can make your own QR code after you try to get to the Japanese Play Store. You just need a VPN to trick the Play Store into thinking you're in Japan. Okay, well, you got a plan now. That's the important part, so that's good. Maybe it's this tree? Nope, not this tree. Okay, that doesn't blow away. Does this blow away, perhaps? Yes, yes it does. And that'll make a little hole in the ground once I spin jump into it. There we go. And if you push this rock, it also pushes that rock. So that's cool. I don't know why they're connected quantum entangled like that, but sure, whatever. Then when you jump down here, there we go. We can pop back up here and bonk this cleft for absolutely no damage, or actually it'll do 1, but still. I guess that's better than nothing. This, however, is not better than nothing. This is bad. This here missed. I'm pretty sure special moves don't miss under, well, missed though. So let's Earth Tremor. That should work okay. All right, what do we got here? If this misses though, I'm gonna be. It's gonna be pretty funny. I'll be pretty I'll be laughing and upset at the same time. So, let's see what happens. Yeah, a little too late on that one. It's okay. Like I said, I can get a consistent 5 damage out of this one. It's just those last ones that sometimes trip me up. Those clefts give a decent amount of experience. It's like 6 experience for 2 of them. That's not bad. Let's not use any of our fancy moves because, you know, we might even miss. So, oh, I didn't miss that one. Nice. Ha! Think you pretty lucky? Yeah, so there you go. They can run away and take their experience and coins with them when they do. It's alright, though. We got enough of all that stuff. Get a bunch of flower points, and just like that, we're back at maximum. Perfect. Feel wiped out. You're supposed to do Beast Tribes in 14. They can wait till tomorrow. Okay, fine. Finish all the Beast Tribes Saturday. Sounds like a good idea. They'll all hit rank 8, then you can finish the Heavensward Tribes. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'll be, oh, there it is. It's a Shine Sprite. Okay. I knew it was behind one of these trees in the foreground. Yeah, you'll be able to do the Allied quests once you get them all to rank 8s. That'll be cool. I'm planning on finishing the Heavensward and Stormblood ones myself once we get the Shadowbringers, because I kind of left those on the back burner. It's okay, though, because I don't know about the Kojin, but the Vanu Vanu actually have a... It's kind of convenient that I'm going to be, based on what I'm going to be doing on the stream, it's kind of convenient that I've left them for last, because they have this... I kind of like their story and how it plays into the little light role-playing that Cole and I have done in 14 so far. So, it'll be interesting, trust me. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the Crystal Star, I'd be hightailing it out of here, but we need it, so... Let's see what we can get. I'm not going to pay 10 coins for that heal. I don't think it's necessary, especially with Flower Finder and Sweet Treat. We'll be fine. We don't need it that badly. I could have sworn there was a star piece around here somewhere. It's also a well, but... Yeah, we're not getting through that way. Well, we got tube mode, so let's use it. There we go. Maybe the star piece is here. No. No, it wouldn't be here either. Yeah, I could have sworn there was one around here. Unless it's back here. Which is possible. Or not. Ah, there we go. It was a little rustier on this side, so that's good. Just wanted the Mog Dance, now you're after the last of the mounts. So there you go, yeah. Gotta get the, what is it? There's the Kongamato. There's the Sanua. And then, do the Mughals, they have that fluff ball thing, right? That you can float on? I forget what that's called. But, ooh, this place is nice. Little treasure room in here. And a star piece in the back. Another Shine Sprite. We got a bunch of these Shine Sprites at this point. We won't even need all of these because our partners can't get to rank 2 just yet. Although by the time we're done with the chapter, that might change. So, what we got in here? Here is the actual badge I was looking for in here. Ice Smash. If you use it superbly, you can freeze your foe. And that's really nice, because it's basically like the immobilized status, except when they thaw out, they also take damage in the process of thawing out. So it's basically going to do what Sleepy Stomp does for us. So yeah, it'll be pretty good. There's also a cookbook in here, a rather old cookbook penned by Maitre Delish. That sounds like something that Zest T might be interested in. We can't give it to her until later. She has to give us a trouble that only becomes available after this chapter's complete, but... Well, it's okay. We'll be done with the chapter soon enough anyway, so... Like the profile picture, Nitro? Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? I'm proud of how it all turned out. I totally traced it from something, but I'm proud of how it turned out. I thought it came up pretty good, so... Mario running away? Nah, I wouldn't believe it. Luigi, on the other hand, would think about running away. That's true, yeah. Especially a place like this, yeah. He definitely would. Let's get Goombella out, because she's got 1 less HP than normal. How much money have you spent on Beast Tribe mounts? 600k in Heaven's Ward, 400k so far in Stormblood, 750k in A Realm Reborn. Yeah, they do take your money, that's for sure. It's like the Grim Reaper on LSD or something. Yeah, I could see it, yeah. The rainbow eyes are kind of a trademark of mine, but yeah, I could definitely see him on some good shit. That's for sure. Looks like I can push this. Yep, wow! Well, I don't know where I'm going, but I could push it. Oh, hang on, we gotta get Flurry out again. So we can see what's down here. And in here. Do we have enough badge points to equip Ice Smash yet? No, I don't. Okay, so we'll just wait till we level up and then we'll go ahead and equip it. That's the only badge that I'm gonna get in this entire chapter that I actually want to equip, by the way. I think there's a few more that you can get later, but, well, not ones that I want to equip. Like in this chest, maybe? Yes, like in this chest, maybe. This one is pretty good, though. Flower Saver. It drops the FP Mario uses when he attacks by 1, and that adds up quite a lot, actually. It adds up quite a bit. I would like to get one for my partner rather than Mario himself, because the partner moves cost a lot of FP later on, but Mario's moves won't cost a terrible amount of FP over the course of the game, at least the ones I'm going to use anyway. So, and with all the flower stuff that we've got on, all the other flower badges, we should be okay in that department. Hey, Metal Hero Regulus. Hello. Welcome. I think welcome back. I think you've been here previously, if I recall correctly, so welcome back to the stream. Or welcome if you have not. Yeah, good old 1000-Year Door. Always fun. We're in Chapter 4 at the moment. Almost done with it, actually. Wink, wink. Also, the salmon's done. You're eating it right now while watching the stream. Nice, Nitro. Sounds good. Hopefully it came out good for you. Making you hungry. Could go make some ramen or something. Yeah, I mean, might as well. It's about where I'm at anyway. It's about dinner time, so I'm getting hungry myself. Almost a shame Ninty didn't do Paper Mario in this style anymore, but on the other hand, it's kind of hard to outdo a game this good. Yeah, this game is pretty great. It's actually, it was probably my favorite GameCube game growing up, and one of my favorite RPGs still to this day. I don't expect that I will change my opinion on this game by the time I'm done with it, because so far I've been loving it. What do you suppose is in there? That's a lot of booze. Hi. Oh, okay, there they go. Sure, what's the quiz? Uh-huh. I mean, a lot. Probably 200, if I had to guess, because there was a ton of you. Oh, good. I did it correctly. Just out of a guess. Thank you. It's actually good, though, because this Ultra Shroom is something that I'll want for healing items later, once we give that cookbook to Zesty, so. Paper Mario is one of your favorite series. You love this game to death. I still think the modern ones are really good. I haven't played any of the modern ones, unfortunately, so I don't really have an opinion on them at the moment, but I know this one's good. I also haven't played Paper Mario 64, so maybe I'll try them one of these days. I don't know. Now that you release the booze, this one will hang out around here. You can talk to him for an optional boss fight, but I don't think I want to do it just yet. Because I think I just want to get to the end of this area first so I can fight the boss and then complete the chapter so we can go give Zesty the cookbook, and then we can come back and explore later. There'll be a trouble that brings us back here later anyway. Oh, or we could just not, because the booze need us to do things. What's up? No, why would I be mean to you? That's not cool. Wow! Yes, and that was a mean trick to pull. Okay, so now the booze will all pop out on you, and they'll go floating around like a ghost house in Super Mario World, so that's fun. I don't know if they swirled like this in Super Mario World, though. Anyway, now we can get out of the door. Like I said, though, there is an optional boss fight that you can do right there with the booze, but, well, actually, you know what? I'll fight that guy later. It's fine. And that guy. And go through there. I'm just skipping everything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Actually, I think I want to hit that switch because there's... we need to get this staircase to be up here, and there's a switch on either side that'll let you change its position, so we're going to go do that. It's just because I'm running a little short on time. That's why I'm skipping everything in here right now, but not to worry. We'll have reason to come back here later and fight everything. So... well, that did something, but I don't know what. Oh, no, actually, I need it here, but I also need the key. So we got to go down here to make it go to the bottom, get the key so I can open the door, and then we can go. So let's do this first. I'm forgetting my order of operations here. Can you tell it's been 10 years since I played this game last? So, don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll make it work. Yeah, so now it's down here. We can go grab the key. Then we got to put it back up there. By the way, if you go through the middle door, you'll just fall directly down because there's no anything there, as you can see. Oh, hey, Booze. What's up? Goombella, you really need to work on your jumping there, lady. Come on now. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a locked door over there that we can't get through just yet. So instead, let's go like this. Grab the steeple key to open that door. We'll let the Booze hang around. And then we'll go from there. See what I mean, Goombella? Koops is still jumping over those gaps. Gotta go now. That's okay, Nitro. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you again. We'll see you on the next one, or whenever you decide to show up next. See y'all in another 10 years. Hopefully not. I'll probably have played both Doom and GTA San Andreas by then. Yeah, I know you're just being being facetious, and you're just kidding, though, so... But yeah, see you later, Nitro. We'll see you in a little bit. We're almost done today anyway, though. I'm just, like I said, I'm short on time, so I'm trying to get to the boss of the chapter so we can have a good place to stop, basically. Here they come again. Gotta make sure there's no gaps that I fall into, then I have to go all the way down, like this one. Let's open this up. There we go. Just made the same typo twice, and you want to be an English major. Oh, that's okay, CD. I won't tell anyone. It's all good. Your secret is safe with me. Alright, let's go in here. And there's a healing point, but it won't restore my star points, so I don't think I really care that much about it. I might even want to eat one of these shroom fries, because, I mean, I have 2 life shrooms, so I guess it's not that necessary. I also have no idea what I'm going to do with this jam and jelly. I might even sell it because I'll never need that much FP. But, I don't know. I'll see. Let's get Goombella out, actually. Wrong button. There we go. Let's get Goombella out, because she needs 1 HP as well, and in addition to that, she needs to tattle on the boss, which is, as it turns out, right up here. Trying to get into a college, and they'll pull up the stream archive and decline you. Colleges look at everything. Boy, that'd be a hell of a thing, I'll tell you what. What do you mean, slick? Why does everybody never know what my name is in this game? Again, now I know how Luigi felt in Superstar Saga. Are you the thing that's been cursing everyone in town? Looks like a dude in a sheet. I mean, you look distinctly like those curse monsters in the boxes, except with different eyes. Mouth is about the same. Well, that's what happens when you go turning people into pigs as a prank, apparently. Yeah, well, you're right about that one. Yeah, it is a big deal, actually. How do you expect them to go around with their lives when you turn them into pigs? And if you're doing it just for fun, too, like, come on now. I mean, that's true, but consider where they live. Oh my god. I don't know about irony, but it's something. You got a sick sense of humor, I'll tell you what. Let's see what you've got, then. What's with the pipe? I don't think we ever... Oh, no, that's the bell. Never mind. I'm like, wait a minute. No, it doesn't have a little gong on it, so that's a little weird. Maybe it's because it's haunted. Anyway, we gotta fight this guy. Whoever this guy is. Goombella, tell me who this guy is. Question marks. Oh, this tattle log is going right in the garbage. First it doesn't tell me how to beat the Iron Clefs, and now it won't tell me even who this guy is? Come on now. Wow, how totally bizarre. This thing isn't listed in here. There's a monster in here that looks like this thing, but it doesn't list a name. Max HP is 40, attack is 4, defense is 0. It's apparently really good at transforming itself and other things. Maybe it used that power to turn the villagers into pigs. This thing is a real jerk. Yeah, something like that. Shouldn't be too hard, though. I mean, we've dealt with... Basically, it's like Rockhawk, essentially. He's got a little more attack than Rockhawk did, but yeah, we shouldn't have too many problems. I think he might even be vulnerable to sleep. Let's find out. Nope. Probably because he hears a bell all day, every day, so that would make sense. It's fine. It'll just be on the internet for as long as YouTube stays alive, or something like that. Well, I was trying to get down and dirty. I wanted you to go to sleep. Haha! That's kind of hard to super guard. I'm surprised I got that on the first shot. Anyway, let's just spin jump him. We need to get some more stylish going so we can get power lift going because it's 3 SP, so we'll do that in a minute. Yeah, I missed the timing on that again. Oh well, I got some more stylish out of it, so that's the important part. At least I can stylish that very easily. I missed it that time. That's okay. I think now's a good time to get power lift going, so this will increase our attack and defense as we use it. Let's see how much we can get out of it. So align the cursor with good panels, not poison mushrooms, and press A. So not those. But these, yes. Press these arrows, because they're very good. The blue ones are for defense, the red ones are for offense. If I keep missing them like this, we're not going to get anything. Oop, I missed the red one. You want the red ones, that's what you really want, but sometimes you don't get a bunch of them. So, yeah, we got +1, +2. That's not too bad, actually. It'll make his attacks slightly less threatening for 3 turns. Alright, how about we multi-bonk him? Sound like a plan? Good, because that's what I'm doing. Just get as many as I can in there. There you go. Yeah, I surprise myself even sometimes, CD. Again, I haven't played this game in 10 years, so you'd think I wouldn't get the timing, but then again, I've played Dark Souls, and the parry window in Dark Souls is actually smaller for most shields than Super Guard timing in this game. If I remember right, the Super Guard timing in this game is like 11 or 12 frames, and the parry window for regular shields in Dark Souls is only 8, so yeah, that might be part of it. I've gained experience since the last time I played, you see. I mean, I'm doing pretty good damage to you, so... Oh boy, here we go. What do you got for me? Oh, I don't like that. He's lens flare memeing. Scan. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, but you don't even look like me. You're a shadow of your former self, you see. Colonel, it's me. I'm seeing myself. He's still got, I think, not that much attack, though, because evidently I just took no damage when he guarded me, so... Ooh, a boost sheet. Thank you. I'll take that. That'll be actually pretty useful along with the other one I've already got, so... Alright, well, let's spin jump him. I'm not even going to try the actual timing for that this time because it's not really worth it. We can't multi-bonk, so I'll just head bonk, and next turn he'll be done. We'll get to see what else he can do. Not a whole lot, as it turns out. This guy sucks. Is this really the boss of this chapter? Come on now. Well, we haven't seen the Crystal Star yet, so maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. They did say it was here, though. Maybe it's in the bell. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah! Fall over dead already. Come on. I want my experience. There you go. Only 20 star points, too. Yeah, this chapter blows. Total pushover, that's for sure. Well, let's not say it blows yet until... Okay. Yeah, now it blows, because we got the Crystal Star. Staples button! That was easy! Sorry, I don't have a Staples button, but there you go. That's a little weird. We didn't get a new move. What a ripoff! This better not be another fake, but that's the end of Chapter 4, so that's cool. He's just going to go into a powered-up form for Phase 2, obviously. Oh, apparently not. He just decided to fall over dead. Mario defeated the Scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th Crystal Star. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse by now. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 Crystal Stars will be done in no time. Yeah, really, if they're all this quick. With his back to Creepy Steeple, Mario sets out toward his bright future. Sure, I'll save my progress. Why not? Well, it's okay, Conker. We win some and we lose some. You just roll with the punches, you know? It's all good. Usually they teleport us out, though, and... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, although Mario looks a little worse for wear. Maybe the scan curse thing that he did was a little bit hard on his body. Well, that's not good. Well, I guess we're leaving. Let's go back to Twilight Town and see if everybody's okay. Game? Whenever you're ready, you can go back to Twilight Town now. Did my game lock up? God damn it. Oh. Okay. I'm a shadow. Am I the true self? That's a fair question, actually. But I'm playing as the shadow that the crazy ghost Sheik guy made. What nefarious plans could this shadow have for the Crystal Stars, and will Mario be able to stop him from causing even more damage than he already has? Is this actually a Persona game now? Find out on the next episode of Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door, the Stream Edition, which will be happening on, what's today, Monday? Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's not over just yet. Paper Mario identity theft is no joke. Something like that, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens in a little bit once we get to the next stream. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. You'll never see me coming, except you'll know, because on Thursday, we'll be back for this. Until then, everybody, take care, and have a good one. So what do you guys do all day? Do you just, like, swirl around? I mean, I gotta imagine it's probably pretty good on your body because you're transparent. What are you doing? Hey, no, I'm not a ghost. Get off of me! This is not cool. This is not in your job description.